Hello and welcome everybody out there in YouTube and D&D land. I hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Before we jump into the action, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. All of those things help us out tremendously. If you're interested in supporting our community a little bit further, consider becoming a member here on our YouTube channel. Memberships start at just $2 a month, and you gain access to some really cool emotes. Lastly, if you are interested in joining any of our games, we do have open slots available. The current games that have open slots available are... Oop, actually, I adjusted this, and I need to adjust it back to that. Perfect. The current games with slots available are the Friday evening epic level campaign that are exploring into the beyond and dealing with the most crucial problems in the known universe. Instead of planetary threats, they are dealing with universal threats. It is more expensive than all of the other games, but that is because you are practically a god, and I have to find a way to entertain practically gods. Or in some cases, you are a god for some of the characters. But anyways, we have a new slot available in that game, and we have slots available in the complete opposite game, which is Tuesday Early's group that Ilvorn's in. That is a low-level campaign where they are dealing with a pissed-off Fae, a pirate captain who is jaded by all of them, and maybe a little bit of murder against a good deity. So, if you're interested in either of those games, be sure to reach out and let me know. Without further ado, I believe Tolsha's giving us that recap. Tolsha? You might be muted.
Doesn't look like it.
Damn. They literally AFK'd to avoid giving the recap.
No, they dropped.
They literally dropped to avoid giving the recap. Oops, sorry.
Wow. You know what? I think Tolsha might be a bot.
Oh, our player who left the Friday game is currently in chat in YouTube, everybody. I told him we have an open slot here, so if you guys want to meet and say hi to him, feel free. Internet issues. Right.
Hey,
Internet issues.
Well, hello.
Lord Gunfar.
Yep. That's
What
Fed.
a pleasure to meet you.
He is, I think, at this point, the second or third longest lasting member of our entire community. He was in the original ZODIAC campaign. OG.
So, this deity campaign, what was it about? Like, saving the universe, or is it more than just that?
It's more than that. They all have their personal goals that they are trying to aspire to, which is, a lot of fun. As well as they found out about a cultist group that's trying to bring some entity called Exium out from the abyss or something, and they're trying to kill that cultist group, because, that's what you do to cultists. Anyways.
Hello? No, he's not one of the guys directly responsible for the shit we're dealing with, is he?
Maybe? He's at least associated with them. Anyways, welcome back, Tolsha. Give us that recap.
Last time we made it to the 4th floor of the Volshuckers training area, where we fought some law mages that summoned a Merilith. We immediately broke their concentration. Merilith went free, decided to help us kill the law mages, then was about to murder Lily, saying that she was out for Lily's blood because she kind of hit her. And like, no, she doesn't have any blood. We confused the Merilith until eventually she was like, I'm just going to explore this area while I have the minute here. Bye. Moving into the main chamber ahead, we found, or our captive informed us about the way to get down to the 3rd floor. At that point, we released him and we made our way down, where we found that this area is cut off from the rest of reality in a very particular way, where there was a lot more prisoners than I think any of us ever thought there would be down here. In such, we found that there were some people here that seemed to have very deadly looks behind their eyes. And then we found Shale, who was in a cage but without a door, just sitting in a chair because she was injected with the Volstrucker serum. And that if she leaves this area, she loses control and goes full beast mode. I found someone who had very familiar eyes, who I think is the captain's daughter, who is, for out of character, the former captain of the Southern Fleet and the captain of the Myriad. After which we progressed farther down the hall after being told that there were defenses in place of a lady that would come to the doctor's rescue and arcane wards. Bernie, being the paladin full of charisma he is, was able to shake hands with her and then cast Cleansing Touch that made it so the mind wipes from Trent were gone, and she immediately charged after to go fight Trent. However, the scream left Adendu, Mirian, and Lily deafened. I was able to restore Adendu. Mirian and Lily are still deaf, but that's fine. They have GSL. They can get around it. Afterwards, we went further in and we saw the doctor. Mirian landed a hit with magic, and it turned out the doctor was a black dragon. A fight ensued, and Bernie was able to jump up and kill the dragon. And that's where we ended.
So, after slaying your first dragon, Bernie? Yeah. After slaying your first ever dragon, you withdraw your massive axe, feeling the slumping of the incredibly tough hide and muscles and scales of this apex predator. Now, Bernie, I need you to give me a charisma save.
All right. Let me just open up the sheet, which I always forget to do.
Oh yeah, and my computer did crash, just so you know.
Sure.
I got an IRQ of less than or equal to error.
He just didn't want to give the recap. He didn't know we
Even I
were.
don't know what the hell that means.
It's a memory issue.
You should try remembering.
19.
So, all of you do see Bernie gives a little bit of a curl at his lips, smiling.
That was a good fight. This is, this is the stuff of legend.
Fair. I'll go up and cast Gentle Repose on the dragon just in case there's some necromancy shenanigans going on.
All right.
Right, yeah.
Boop.
Could be that,
You gently repose the severed dragon.
Hey,
Hey.
Bernie,
We can use that later.
yeah.
how did it feel being commanded to kill something?
Commanded to. What do you mean?
Never mind.
You're
The
a dick.
finishing blow was Adendu telling you to do it.
It was.
Right.
Unfortunately.
Just like Palpatine.
Do it. Do it. Well, I'm a big fan of the corporation, so it's
Does this mean that now Bernie's gonna get a vision of his fiance dying and he's gonna have to find a way to save her and
Oh no.
Put that on us.
Oh.
That's how it becomes a nose breaker.
and a Dendu comes
Later
by
on,
and
it's
it's
just Lily. You were the chosen one.
you underestimate my power.
like, I have the high ground, morally and physically.
I'd like to do two things, Joey.
Sure.
First off, charge a wand of secrets in the middle of the room. That should get, if I'm in the direct center, can get the whole room, basically.
Yes, you see as you pull out the wand, this bing echolocation sends outwards, and this tile over here, Tolsha, shines brightly.
Or mental connection to Miriam. Can you tell Lily to come over here to help me check this tile for traps real quick?
Marion will sign to Lily.
Lily will reply just by flipping you off, but it's the joking kind of flipping off, not like actually like no mean intent. And
Wow,
yeah, she'll-
Bernie, they just threw gang signs and now she's angry.
While they're doing that, since this place is an alchemy lab, can I try to look for things that a wizard might hide?
What do you mean?
Like, I guess technically the Wand of Secrets did
Yes,
that.
Lily.
No, the Wand of Secrets looked for secret doors.
Correct.
Because this is his workspace and Miriam has been around like wizards and knows how wizards think, like where would he put something just in case he needed to get something but not an obvious place? Sorry. Like
Okay.
where would he hide something non-magical?
Roll an investigation around the room. This is going to take probably 10 minutes for you to look around. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Lily, 2011. Wait,
Well,
you were
caught her
being
over the
held
hel-
by Tolsha? Tolsha, you are proficient?
Yeah.
Then yes, 29. Good. Oh, thank God.
While they're doing that, I'm going to start, like, trying to carve up the dragon a bit and stuff it into the portable hole.
Now,
Yeah, it's
how
good-
does severing a gently reposed body work?
I mean, he can't decay.
It's like chopping up a frozen thing in a meat packing plant.
Yeah, okay,
It's
yeah,
still
less
fresh.
blood.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say taxidermied, but yeah.
Less blood, it's great. It's a little tougher, though, sawing through it.
Yeah.
He has a magical
Anyways.
axe.
Lily, we'll start with you. Investigating around this, it definitely has a trap set to it. Inside of one of the black tiles, there's this opening in there that looks cylindrical, but it's also pointed down towards the edge, like a specific thing is supposed to go in there to open it up. Outside of that, however, you can tell that there is magic infused to the barrier around the tile, as well as if the wrong thing is utilized other than the key, there's going to be a magical repercussion of some variety. Based off of your best estimate, it would have to be something that wouldn't destroy, so you would expect a blast upwards and in the area.
I mean, nothing before has stopped Lily from putting things that weren't supposed to go into other things, mechanically and trap-wise.
Does it look like it might be the size of the tip of a dragon talon?
Roll me a nature check.
Lily, you should know what that is.
25.
Would you look at that, Tolsha? Yeah.
I was like, Bernie, bring one of the talons over here, please.
Right, sure.
Just Bernie has the whole hand of the dragon in his arms right now.
It's the size of
Just
Bernie.
give me a second. I'm just
Hey.
stuffing this down.
Yeah.
Do you think there's any eggs?
Maybe. We'll find out, won't we? Wait, or they're the male dragon, so no?
Do you really want to think about that possibility?
Lily, you can correct them. Males actually tend to and care for the brood as they are about to be hatched, because women dragons are much bigger and stronger.
Bless you.
So the women will lay the eggs very quickly, and the males are responsible to nurture the eggs, while the women dragons usually just move on because dragons aren't group.
Monogamous.
No, it's not even that. They're just not. They're not social creatures. They're territorial. So they do what is necessary to maintain the lineage, but then move on. They don't give a fuck.
Right. Well, I'll chop off a talon and bring it over.
Okay. Would you be so kind as to roll me a D16?
Can I guidance him?
Not for a D16.
Could I try to, roughly knowing with that check, could I tell him, like,
Well, let
This is
him
this-
do it once. Damn. Like, fuck.
It's a big
Jesus!
dragon.
The
He's
moment
got
the
more
DM says
claws if
roll
he
a die,
fucks
you
up.
go, but actually, can I please?
14.
14. It's the wrong talon. Now, Tolsha, you may go ahead, go over, look through. This talon looks like it's the right fit.
Yeah. This one, Bernie.
Yeah, it's one of the back talons of the hind legs.
Oh, interesting. He kicks it open.
All right, well, I guess I'll save this for something else then. I'll put it in my backpack.
So you stick the talon into the groove. It goes down about 2 inches or so, and then there's this compression noise. Who's putting it in?
That'd be Lily.
All right.
Lily
Anybody?
would shotgun this.
Is anybody else nearby?
I am.
Okay.
I'm probably nearby since I came over to. Yeah.
Okay. Then Bernie and Tolsha, I need the two of you to give me Constitution saving throws.
Okay. 26.
You're good. Bernie, you are not. A noxious cloud of necrotic energy pulses out and fills into your lungs. Tolsha, you hold your breath and back away quickly enough to not be affected. No damage at all. Bernie, however, that's going to be 30 points of necrotic damage. Lily, you are immune to this because you are not living.
Lily accidentally kills Bernie. This is the revenge plot
I was
the whole
gonna
time.
say was this the revenge?
It was the potential for revenge. It's up to Bernie if he had enough.
Bernie, how much does that knock you down?
Well, it knocks me down to 12 hit points.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Well,
Just
Bernie.
potential. Just potential.
Well, I mean, you have 2 death wards on you, so you're fine.
Yeah. Oh,
Over
my shit.
here.
Oh.
Wait, 2 death wards? Who the fuck said death
Gorgon.
ward stacks?
One's from an item.
Gorget.
Yeah.
Okay then.
It's the gorget. Of
We've had this happen where they both trigger.
Yeah. Just saying the spell doesn't stack. They both happen at the same time.
Yep.
So
I
you
like
put
the
it on
idea that-
him, but then it just goes away. Like.
I like the idea Lily is unaware of what happened to Bernie because she's deaf right now.
Mhm.
So she's just
Uh,
looking proud of herself.
You look inside, and there's this massive hook, and what appears to be 4 vials lowered down from the hook. You reach down and start pulling it out, and the 4 vials are brought out and expand outwards into these little serum pockets, and they all seem to have connections of tubes that stem from the vials themselves into this centralized cauldron with some type of white and black mixture that seems to be trying to meld together but unable to do so. Anybody here proficient in alchemy?
Lily.
Go ahead and roll an alchemist check utilizing intelligence.
And
Could you get advantage because Tulsha's poisoners?
No.
Okay.
Tulsha, would you happen to have any of those potions left?
open up like how many you need.
You look at him and his face is sunken in, veiny.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say
I'm
like
feeling a
a
bit under the weather here.
Indiana Jones.
I
Yeah.
can give you some of my own energy.
Well, I would appreciate it, but don't. Yeah.
I'll give you a superior.
Right. Okay. Thanks.
So Lily,
How much is superior again?
is that the 8d4 plus 8 one, or
I think so.
let's look.
Because that's above greater, and greater is only 4d4 plus 4.
I know one of them becomes ridiculous. It's supreme that becomes ridiculous. Superior is 8d4 plus 8. Yeah.
Okay. That's...
Yeah, supreme is 10d4 plus 20.
Jeez.
Hey, that's a good potion.
Hey, negates the trap.
Perfect.
Yeah. Ooh, that helps.
Lily, looking over these vials and the connection to this large cauldron, and looking at the way that it seems to be melding and knowing the research notes and the project that he's been working on down in this facility, you have a feeling that these are experimental Volstrucker serums. And the conduit of magic they're trying to recreate is not mixing the way that it is being hoped to mix. They're infusing it with magic that heats and cools it at various different temperatures and trying to meld some concoction together that seems unnatural to meld together.
Based off that roll, is Lily able to tell, like, so if these are experimental serums, can she tell what the final goal of it was? Like, so if there's a standard serum, then what are the effects of this one would be, kind of thing?
So I'll say alchemists utilizing wisdom on this one. Yeah.
Lily's tired.
Yeah.
I still
I
still
didn't-
have guidance. Okay, I was
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
say. Ah,
17. This looks different from the original serum that you found, and that you've been alerted to. And the fact that they're trying to infuse it utilizing a concoction that doesn't seem to naturally fuse together means they may have ran out of their resource of the binding agent that allows the serum to act the way it is. And this is their experiment attempting to recreate the serum. There might be a finite amount of serum out there in the world.
Lily's gonna quickly like jot the notes that she observes with this down, and then I assume as an artificer she would have like on hand some things to like help carry sensitive material.
I
and
mean,
she'll
your
kinda
bag of holding.
I mean, yeah, but like,
Anything that goes in there just floats in nothingness, so it doesn't.
Yeah. Well, I meant like a case specifically, kind of.
Yeah,
like,
sure.
You know,
Definitely.
put those in her little artificing case stuff.
Literally, your artificing ability is you have the tool for the job, so you're good. You got that.
Yeah, and that thing, and put in the bag of holding, and relay the information to her siblings, as well as
Wonder-
show Miriam the notes that she wrote.
I wonder if it was that dead god baby's blood. Thought for later. We should see if there's any.
What just triggered?
Just remember that number later.
I mean, it's
I
hard.
don't
to
like it
not
when you say that.
It's hard not to remember in that one.
Well,
I wonder
Mirian
if-
first. He's been looking around for 10 minutes. Mirian.
I got a 23 on my investigation.
Thank you. I was just about to ask. Looking around, you find out that what he is doing here, although does have arcane applications, of course, definitely seems much more aligned with Lily's expertise than your own. However, there is a medical aspect to it. There's different physiologies and research notes that were tucked away inside of an area that if you were to set up a laboratory, right? This would be the area that first thing in the morning you come down, you have your cup of tea or coffee or lich's blood, whatever you drink, and you go over to refresh what you've done the previous day. It's your focus station. You discover that spot, and when you start flipping through, you start realizing that they've been researching the general physiology, magically speaking, and naturally speaking, or medicinally speaking, of every known race out there. This seems to be much more extensive than your research study book about races and what they have. It's also about how adaptive they are to different circumstances of magic. Showing that dragonkind as well as humans are the most adaptive creatures out of all of the known races that aren't, of the divine accord, right? So humans are more adaptive to different circumstances of magic, and Dragonborn are as well. Whereas races like halflings and gnomes and elves are far less adaptive to magics outside of natural magics. Seems like they were researching this for some purpose.
Interesting.
Well, guys, these dragons are supposed to have a horde, right?
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear the last half of that.
What?
I said dragons are supposed to have a horde.
A
Yeah, the
horde?
dragon did look bored.
Lily Steph.
Oh yeah, Miriam and Lily, the people talking directly to you can't hear you.
Can I look around to see if there's a ledger of who was in those cells?
There is a ledger, but it is not descript of names or anything. It is subject 1, subject 2, subject 3. And it would appear that the first 40 subjects are all perished, except for roll me an investigation.
I'll use session advantage and
Sure.
guidance. And guidance. 18.
Subject 22 is listed as missing.
Of course it's 22.
But all of the other first 40 are listed as deceased or failures. Whereas 41 through 49 are listed as active experiments.
41 to 49 active. What was the number of the one who was stuck as hyena? The one I think that might be the captain's daughter.
44.
What's it say for hers?
Uncontrollable, modified, altered being reflects altered mind. Chaotic, non-controllable.
And what about Shale?
Altered physical, alter mind. 4 out of 10 for obedience in altered state. Further experimentation required.
What number was she?
47.
Then who are the last two then?
The other 2 cells of individuals.
Is there like a date of capture on these guys?
There is not.
With my skills as an archaeologist, could I roughly estimate how old each of these entries are in comparison to one another?
That would be skills in forgery, not archaeology. You're looking at the age of the ink and things like that.
Okay.
Do you think this is all the remaining serum?
Maybe.
Unless we know of some specific use for it, I would suggest we simply destroy all that.
Well, we might need it to research a cure.
Right, well, take a sample then, at least. But, I would feel better if all of this was simply burned.
I'm hesitant to burn any knowledge, even as dark as this, Bernie, as lost knowledge is what causes most problems in the world. Be it losing how to find a cure to a disease, or the methodologies that one used to protect their own empires, leaving areas completely devastated, and you can't go in there to fix it. By knowing the methodologies that they use to create something, you can then attempt to reverse the process and find out how to undo it.
I see your point, Tulsa, but there are some knowledges that simply should be erased.
Locked away, maybe, but not erased. Because even in the darkest hour, some of the most forbidden knowledges might be needed to save the world.
And it's that exact thinking that often leads such knowledges to be found by people who have darker intents for it. It's... I understand, like, not... Knowledge can, of course, be used for good as well, but there are some knowledges that simply have a greater capacity for evil and to destroy civilization. And it's not worth keeping around.
I know many have said similar lines about necromancy. But look at Mirian, because he's deaf right now and he can't hear the conversation. He's an ethical necromancer who is your brother and has done amazing things for the world. It's all about making sure that the right people gain the right knowledge. It's not a matter of the knowledge is evil. It's more bad. It's the people who wield it.
Right. Well, it goes back to like two things. There's two sayings that I've come to think about quite a bit. And, they say knowledge is power. But they also say that power corrupts. Ergo, knowledge corrupts.
I believe the saying is absolute power corrupts absolutely.
Right, but... We keep this knowledge strictly, these research journals, whatever, we use it simply for the sake of finding a way to save Shale and the others. And once that is done, we burn it. No good can come of this.
I was going to say hand it over to someone with the ability to care for it, but
any vault or any prison fails eventually through time.
We can always encrypt it as well. Anyways.
Could always give it to me.
Sure. Does anyone else think there's something underneath that dragon statue in the middle? Because aside from ego, it seems to me like there would be something underneath it.
Something in it. Are we actually sure that it's just a statue, not some petrified dragon?
I'll cast Detect Magic on it.
Divination magic in here? Really?
Oh, right. You can't do that in here.
Yep.
Well, I still have True Sight, but yeah, that didn't work either. Right?
No, you don't see anything strange about this. It is the catalyst, Bernie, for all of the threads of magic that are constantly changing. This is the location that they all lead to, that statue.
Right.
Do I do this now?
Actually, roll me a perception check, Bernie. I forgot that you could see the entirety of this thread system.
Hey Joey, while he's doing that, is Lily able to gather all the research and everything?
Roll me an investigation. We'll see how much of the research you or how much of the proper research that you prioritize getting, because you can't possibly get an entire laboratory's worth of research gathered into one bag of holding.
Washer.
Well, let's see if you can prioritize the right stuff.
I'm going Lesser Restoration, Miriam and Lily, just so they can hear again.
God damn it. Fucking
Seems to be like the good roll is always on the right side today.
Do you think I toggle that shit off?
Nah, Lily had it on the left. Not now, but previously.
No, it's Lily is a disadvantage because exhaustion. Remember?
Yeah, but I mean, like earlier, your good one was on the left.
Yeah.
You can hear again, Lily.
Oh, I can.
Yeah, I went around and less restoration to you and Miriam.
So Bernie, there was a reverberation from one of the threads. You're not sure what that translates to, though. Lily, you just start piling as much crap as you can into your bag of holding, trying to make sure you fill it up. However, I will say you do fill the bag of holding before you are even halfway done with this room.
Bernie, lend me your hole.
It's currently stuffed with a dragon.
Did I stutter?
Mm.
If only you kept that second infusion of a bag of holding.
If only.
Well, you know what? I didn't think I was gonna need it.
Is there any writing on the statue?
Runes.
Oh.
Magical runes.
Just one thing, you arcane experts. I see these kind of magical threads around here, right? I told you earlier. And one of them seems to be like, moving or reverberating. Sort of.
Touch it, see what happens.
That's not.
That's
good.
literally what got me killed last time. So let's not.
Can I make an Arcana check to try to understand the script work here?
The
And
script work? Yes.
Or try to understand what magic this is.
Sure.
And Lily will come in for the assist.
Yeah.
All guidance.
Yeah.
Double 13s.
The magic appears.
That's 26.
The magic appears to be abjuration magic, but incredibly powerful abjuration magic. It changes the flow of the weave of magic in this location continuously, as I've described previously. That seems to be deliberately in order to protect it. And also change how magic works.
This is the focal point that's disrupting the flow of magic. If we mess with this, it'll most likely disable the protection field in the cells, as well as who knows what else.
All right. Well, if we can't do anything with this right now, I suggest we simply secure the area as best we can, and see if we can't get any assistance from the Lyceum.
Is there any... Does it need to be charged, Miriam?
Considering the power level it takes to constantly mend with the weave, I assume this is above 9th and permanent.
It could be probably around 9th for this, and when you interact directly with the weave, funny thing is, you get magic from the weave.
Quick question, Joey.
Mm-hmm.
So you said that these runes are what's shaping the magical distortion stuff.
Yes.
Can Lily try to, I guess it'd be investigate to see like the power source of this, because she suspects maybe it's a singularity that's powering these runes to do it?
Well, I think Bernie literally just said that all of them lead to this dragon head statue in the middle.
Ah. Well, Lily was deaf when she heard that, so she'll say the observation.
There we go.
And then Bernie will.
Lily was deaf. Icebreaker wasn't.
I could try following that thread.
If it's reverberating, I think we should.
Right.
Get to the bottom of this.
The first thing you should do is tell your sister the great news.
Yes, we should do that as well.
It's funny that the one who isn't living thinks of the living more.
Wow, that is very presumptuous of you, Adendu.
Well, we also
You're
want to make sure
welcome.
that whatever's causing that reverberation isn't going to shut everything off and cause everyone to go crazy.
My guess is it's the other team messing with the area.
Maybe.
We don't know that
well,
yet.
Yeah, they shouldn't be here near the academy.
By the way, we should make sure we gather as much of this research as we can, and then Lily will go off on the same tangent that Tolsha did.
Right.
Because she couldn't hear it at the time.
And you guys should heal if you can. You seem a bit wounded still. Miriam and Edu.
Sure, I will drink a potion.
Right.
Which ones do I have?
Yeah, how many potions do we have left, Tulsha?
Well, I gave a bunch to everyone before we started, remember?
Superior.
I know, I drank
Most of them have drank them. Because
Yeah.
their clerics don't
Smacked
like to
pretty
heal,
hard.
other than Adendu and the Grook.
Of my stock left, I have 8 normal, 4 greater.
Lily's gonna give Miriam the jar of purple healing salve from the party loot, because there was 1 charge left. And she's like, here, just rub this all over your where it hurts.
What? That's D6s, right? How many is
3d6.
that?
Yeah, and it's 10 minutes to apply.
Oh.
Or a minute to apply the salve, right? It's a
Yeah,
non-combat resource, but it's not a atrocious amount of time.
Yeah.
I
It's
also
like
have to scroll
applying
the heal.
Noxzema to a sunburn. You know, you have to be deliberate and.
Yeah.
Hey, 12 ain't bad. So,
Oh,
Bernie,
did-
survival check to follow that thread.
But before we go, did anyone check the dragon for stuff and a key to lock this place up with?
The dragon's in the portable hole right now.
Oh.
Lily holds up the talon.
If there was anything like that, Bernie would have found it from chopping the body off.
Okay, I figured I'd ask.
Yeah,
What
Bernie
did
was
you-
looking for that.
Does anyone else hear the Monster Hunter thing going off?
So.
What do you mean?
Bernie, you follow after the thread, and you continue all the way up towards the stairs that you had entered in from.
Hmm.
Once you get there, you see that there's some type of floating orb of magic that was caught by this fluctuation in the weave, and it's trying to break through.
Are you guys following after me, or?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll just look at it and try to describe it to them. To anyone who has more insight into the arcane.
Anybody proficient in Arcana?
29.
Not bad.
17.
The 29 will get there. Miriam. By the sounds of it, it's something from outside the weave that tried to enter into this room. Because it is still present, it would be something that was meant to be sent and passed through. You can best surmise, because of the way that this place interacts, is that was a sending caught outside of the weave.
Is it clear to see who the sending was for?
No. You just
So-
have to... You know that a sending was trying to come here to somebody.
Can we position ourselves around the orb to see which one it tries to go to?
Or is it just fully tangled and not moving from its
Oh,
spot?
it's stuck as it's trying to pierce through towards you all.
If we try to touch it, Bernie, play hot and cold with me here. Am I touching the orb?
Maybe I should touch it.
Let me touch it first.
Okay.
I'll.
Ooh. Your hand passes right through it.
I don't think it's for me. But why don't each of us give it a try? If it's for one of us, then maybe, or move your head through it, maybe.
All right, who's next?
Lily
I'll try
usually
next.
tries to touch it next.
All right, so Lily and Tolsha bonk heads at it. It's neither of you two.
Ow, Lily.
Miriam
And
will touch it next.
Miriam then.
Miriam, as soon as you touch it, you get ascending. Coruscant's here. He's shit. Come back now, help. You hear your clone sending to you.
Oh.
Remember that one I rolled?
Oh!
Wait, who's here?
Someone's. What did he say?
Corsian,
Corsian.
the
Our
fleet
brother.
master. Your
Oh,
brother.
fuck.
Oh shit! Let's.
Fuck, our brother's upstairs. We need to get back
That
to the
was
circle.
15 minutes ago at this point.
I mean, there's still an
Oh.
iron. Oh yeah.
Hey man, my clone can turn into a T-Rex. I should buy him sometime.
Okay.
Also-
So
Best to
we're
pull a
about to
shunt to
fight
dominate
Diamond
person.
Skin.
Yep.
Okay.
So, guys, you're heading
Heads
back
up.
out there?
Quick question, Joey, before I try this stuff. So the magic's all warp and stuff. Teleportation magic. Would that work at all here?
It has the possibility of failing. It can work if you understand the circumstance and can translate it. Bernie can read the circumstance of the threads of magic, but he can't translate it because he does not have expertise in Arcana. But yeah.
And the shit I got from the statue isn't enough to get coordinates.
No.
Okay.
You guys did not discover how they were actually looking at it.
Has an hour gone by?
It has not been a full hour.
Okay.
You guys haven't even been inside of...
The building in an hour.
No, all in all, you guys have been in this building for probably like 40 minutes. And you
Hey,
just
that's
spent
not bad.
15 minutes
Speedrun.
in that last room. Yeah, no, like, for all intents and purposes. But are you guys heading back?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
How did he even get here? Because come on, Jaban.
He had to be in the
Tal'Dorei-
building. That's the only way.
I mean, maybe that Merilith gave him a bit of a show. Anyways,
Less talking, more going. We don't have much time.
We're
Yeah, no,
dashing.
we are
'cause know
going.
how
It's
to get
just
back.
this is
Yeah, we're
really,
dashing.
like
Oh, okay.
commenting as we're dashing.
As you all are running back, taking your routes back to the previous location, Bernie, I need a perception check from you since you're the only person with true sight on. Or wait, do any of you have see invisibility on or anything like that?
Nope.
Okay.
Lily has the Lantern of Revealing.
Are you dashing with that out?
Oh, yeah, she's dashing with it like attached to her hip and stuff.
Alright.
We knew there were phantom things going into this.
Yeah,
Roll
that's
me
why she
a
had it.
perception check, Lily.
Okay.
I got a 32.
Oh, well, you're going to notice.
No, 31.
Good enough.
Don't know if it helps, but Lily is going to use her rogue stuff to dash ahead of the party. So if the lantern reveals anything and the party's behind her and they see that, that's possibly.
See, Bernie, 31 was just below the threshold. You needed that 32?
You all find your way back over to the first floor that you were all on, running and dashing as quickly as you can, tiring yourselves just a little bit as you do, and you round this staircase, heading down. All of you are here. Let me move the mage student away because he's no longer with any of y'all. You hear
died?
very loud... No, he went back to his quarters. You were like... "Fucking get rid
Miriam's
of him."
holding the mirror because that's important.
Yep. Any preparation you guys take before you enter into the floor?
We know he can be hit by things he doesn't see coming.
Miriam, I need you to hold your counterspell ready to counterspell a counterspell, okay? Because if this fight's going to go the way I think it is, I'm going to use my 8th level.
Gotcha.
Do you think the mage is with him?
Probably.
I'm going to be casting mirror image on myself.
Alrighty. As you all begin walking down the staircase, Lily in front. You can control this cube, right, Lily?
Yeah, the cube's not activated at the moment though.
Okay, we'll just leave it off the map then, or
I'll
just
leave
leave
it
it
to the
there.
side,
Yeah, that's
so
fine.
that way it's just drag
All
it
right.
over.
Lily, since you're out in the front, when you cross here, stop, or when you look down there, you see that there's this small invisible. Oh wait, what's the radius of your thing?
My what thing?
Of your lantern?
Lantern.
Oh, 30 feet radius. Let me double check.
Okay.
You hit it right
I'd
there.
have to get closer, but it's
You
it's
would have to be considerably closer. So Bernie would actually see it first then. 'Cause
30
his-
for radius, yeah.
His relies on sight. Bernie, you see that there's this small mote of magic hovering on the stairs. And it reminds you of that mote of magic when you're running through the canyons chasing after eyes that detonated and caused the collapse of all of the mountains. You all all hear a voice. Sorry, a whistle happening, as well as clanking of what sounds like glassware on glassware.
We kid that your mic is not picking that up.
Oh, it isn't? Goddamn,
Nope.
Mike. Anyways.
I mean,
it's
hey,
a
that's good mic.
jaunty and disturbing tune.
Unless anyone has any objections, Lily looks like she's about to call out something.
Guys, there's some kind of moat over there. In the...
Oh,
I
so,
don't-
so
it
the
reminds
trap-
me of the thing that collapsed the passage when we went to fight Ives.
Roughly how far away?
It's about there, was it?
Yeah, give or take right
Can-
here.
Can I use Bernie's pointing to dispel magic? Because
Nope.
it's just one effect within range. I don't have to see it.
Um,
Halfway down the stairs.
yeah, you can
Approximately.
actually. Yeah. Roll me a wisdom check to dispel it. Or what level are you casting at?
Third.
Okay, wisdom check. DC 17. You throw out your dispel magic, and the whistle immediately stops. If you're students, you should go back to your quarters until the infiltrators are dealt with. If you're my siblings, don't come down the stairs. There's going to be an explosion if you do.
And then some pissed off mage in Zemni goes, "The fuck you say that?"
No. They follow their orders. They're good. Which are you? Are you students or are you my siblings? You can approach the top of the stairs,
Where do we hear the voice from?
coming past the barrier that you guys set up over at the teleportation.
With our telepath going on, I would say, aren't the doors connected? We saw the mage connect the doors.
What?
I have no idea what you're saying.
When we was fighting, they connected the doors to the classroom so they could bypass the stairs.
No, they were just
No,
in
they were-
those rooms.
Yeah.
We know
Oh,
there's
okay.
a way to break these downs to bypass the stairs, but we don't know where it is or how to use it.
I'm pretty
Because
sure
they
that
didn't trigger it in the fight.
I'm pretty sure they were gonna just use the iron golem to do that.
Mm.
Please answer me. I'm bored.
Well, I mean, if you're gonna be bored, you're just gonna run away when things get fun again.
I do not run from these battles.
Really? You sure about
My
that?
stupid
Last time
fucking
we-
mage dragged me away. Can you come to the top of the stairs so we can speak? Please?
Cultural
You're
sorry
the-
in that way.
You're the one sitting down enjoying a glass of beer or wine
I've
or
been
whatever the
waiting
fuck
for
you
all
drink.
of you for 15 fucking minutes.
Well, why don't you come and find us then, if you're so
Because you
anxious
need to
see
come
us?
here. Last time you were in the city, you ran away and you chose to not fight. There you all are. He smiles
While
up at
we're
you.
walking, can I just make a passive look at the walls to see if there's a way to blow them up? Because we were told that they exist.
Yeah, go ahead. Roll me an investigation. He looks up the stairs at all of you and smiles. Ah, good morning. Hello, how are you?
Fine.
Bernie!
Yourself?
Oh, I've been looking forward to fighting you, Bern. I've heard that you are quite formidable, and I hope there's no hard feelings about me capturing your mother. I promise you she was treated with the utmost respect. I ensured that nobody cut off any of her digits the entire time, despite their wanting to, in order to infuriate you.
You're literally a liar and a cur, and you were planning on murdering her.
I was not planning on murdering her. I said I was going to, because I felt like all of you were being cowards. I wanted a good fight.
Right.
And yet here you are after we have gone through this thing, and you're here to fight us not at our best.
Well, what other opportunity will there be? I mean,
don't
to
know,
be
maybe-
fair,
You
I'm
have a
willing to
mage friend,
fight. And I'm telling him to not join in this fight. He's the one who set up that stupid magic on the stairs. I'm letting you know,
Yeah.
it's right there. Don't
Yeah,
walk into it. Be safe.
Well, where is this mage then?
Here's the thing, you
He
told-
went into hiding. I told him I was going to point him out if he was near me, so he walked
Well,
away.
here's the thing. You keep saying he's not going to interfere. He against your whatever teleported your way and made you come out looking like a little bitch. He set up this little thing here for us. You say he's not going to interfere because you told him to. He's going to interfere.
I'm
'cause he's
sorry.
gonna
Why
ignore
is this
orders.
tin can speaking to me? I'm trying to talk to my siblings, please.
Right. Well,
I will fuck you up.
Come try it.
Calm down, Lils.
He
You know-
smiles wide at that.
if there's a fight you're after, why don't you go after the biggest threat that we're all facing, namely Trent?
Oh, I'm working up towards him. I just
Oh, you
know,
are.
as of now, I do not stand a chance at fighting him.
You should know your limits.
Maybe if you had some allies.
I mean, that is a good point. Why didn't you try to reach out to us and just,
I am
ally
not a
the thing.
weakling who wishes to rely on others in order to win in battles. The
just-
strong serve themselves. They don't rely on others.
Right. Well, you relied on someone to give you your diamond skin ability, right?
Well, that came naturally to me. I was chosen with it.
Well, you were given it by a ritual, an experiment.
Yes, the, what do you say? Sperm donor.
Right. Well, it's not a natural ability for you.
Well, it's natural for me. I've been using it since I was a wee little small thing. But, guys, there's no reason for us to be just hostile towards one another. Are you saying you do not feel that same need to fight in battle?
I feel the need to punch your face in, but I think that's different.
Lily, just restrain yourself a bit, please.
Yes, the adults are talking.
I didn't know that, Lily. I just. You know,
And
I don't
the
wanna
best
kill
thing
this
you
guy.
the best thing you could do, brother. I actually don't think I know your actual name.
Oh, Corsion is my name. Fleet
Corsion.
Master of the Southern Fleet,
Right.
Corsion. And I
Well-
heard you recently got a promotion for your fleet as well. Congratulations.
Right, thank you. But the best thing you could do right now is probably just step aside and we can find another more suitable time to settle this.
See,
In
I
some
don't
form of-
believe you.
Well, in some form of duel.
I don't believe you, though. I was trying to call all of you out. I even gave you a phenomenal opportunity, and you still evaded me. I found out later on that apparently you are all within a few hundred feet of me, and you chose to ignore me in that city siege.
Well, we
Well-
were getting civilians out of there.
You could have asked. If it means I get to have a grand battle, I will wager anything on it.
Well, would you like to fight against someone who is already tired and has expended most of their energy and resources fighting other people?
But of course
Or,
not. I'll give you health potions. Do you want some?
I'm rather suggesting that you would fight us when we are properly rested and on a suitable battlefield. Not right here, not right now.
I mean, if it would ease your mind, we can just simply sit across from one another and rest right in front of your eyes. Then, after the fight and a last meal, possibly, we just fight then. We wouldn't leave here. You wouldn't leave here. It's a win-win, is it not?
I wouldn't mind this, actually. Phenomenal suggestion. Tosha? Or are you Shale?
Telsha.
Sorry, I'm still learning about all of you. Bernie's easy enough to notice. You don't mind that I call you Bernie. I know your formality is Bone.
Right, it's fine.
Very well. I'm not opposed to this suggestion of yours. However, I would say that already there's been a handful of professors and law mages who came here trying to disrupt your circle to enter into the fight, and I grow tired of fending it off from them. You understand?
Of course.
Even my personal mage, and he says it like it is a curse, he's infuriated with me that I would not destroy it and go kill that dragon that's on the other side. Though I am very curious about fighting that dragon on the other side after all of you.
I mean, we did just come away from fighting a dragon ourselves.
Oh, really? How big was
Right.
it?
An adult black dragon.
How did that go? Tell me.
Well, we've got its remains here.
Oh,
Totally cut off his head.
you cut off its fucking heads.
Right.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah, it was a good fight.
Wunderbar. Wunderbar. It's great.
Through the mental link, I say, should we tell him she technically killed Trent? Because I feel like that would remove him from the situation right now.
You know what? That's a good idea. Of how Satiana killed Trent, technically.
She did.
Well, Satiana's not on the other side. That's Kaman Jalord.
Yeah.
Jamansa Ord. Close.
There were two when we
The
went
other
in,
line of
there were-
syllables.
When we went in, there were two dragons. We don't know anything that's happened outside since.
But now we know which dragon is posted outside, and that was not Satiana.
Oh,
that
right.
was-
Outside
Yeah.
the direct circle, right.
Jamansa Ord.
You know, I don't think Trent is as strong as he says he is.
Oh, I think you are probably not as well informed as you should be. He is. Well, he knows my weaknesses and exploits them every time I've tried to fight him, which has been 6 times. And as of now, and he unbuttons his shirt a few times, and you see this man has impeccably clear skin with the perfect physique, except for one large scar down his chest.
I just
He's
imagine,
been the only person who's left a mark on me my entire life.
Joey, just for the sake of humor, the moment he unbuttons the shirt, does a mysterious gust of wind like make his shirt fly back and he looks a little like Fabio or something?
Yes, and Lily, charisma save.
God damn it. I hate him so much, but he's so hot. But I hate
Someone
him
needs
so
to
much.
like summon a seagull and make it fly into his face.
Okay, you're good, Lily. You're good.
Because we've seen Trent get defeated in battle.
Oh, you mean is a fight against that, what was her name? Satiana, correct?
Yes.
Right.
You seen that? Can you describe
Yes.
it to me?
We actually have a recording of it, sort of.
What is that?
Do you want to see what happened?
By all means, yeah, of course.
Well, come over here because we can't come down the stairs.
Well, I can't go there or the explosion goes off.
Can you tell your mage to just dismiss it?
The mage left like 10 minutes ago. I have no idea where they are. They just stay hidden from me all the time. He's pissed off because I keep trying to kill him whenever he interferes.
Oh, we have a lantern that can reveal him.
Ooh, can I have that real quick?
If we throw it, it will explode because of the magic.
Well, just throw it over the bomb.
Can I try to dispel it one more time? Like, I'm going to try to get rid of it again.
Well,
By
how
all
about
means, yeah.
this? Why don't you? We'll step back, and why don't you just go through the bomb? Because you can withstand it perfectly, right?
Bernie, do you plan on using this in a deceptive manner, or are you actually wanting to parlay with him?
No, it's actually a suggestion.
Okay,
It's
so
not
you
meant
actually want to
be-
parlay, not trick him into getting surprised by all of you.
No.
Okay.
It's, yeah.
Then
I just
persuasion.
want the bomb out of the way. Kind of. And
That fight with Satyan and Trent is a good. We could watch that for a full hour for short rest if he wants to actually have a good fight with us.
He wants to watch that, yeah. Oh,
damn it,
Bernie.
it's always on the wrong
Well,
side.
does he have assistance because we're trying to show him off with a good fight?
Yeah, to be fair, like
We
this
have
would probably
opportunity at
interest the
best.
guy.
You know what? Yeah, you guys have been, other than Lily, you
We've
guys have
actually
been
trying to
actively
talk to our
talking to him.
sibling.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
And-
want to recruit him.
No offense, Lily, but he doesn't consider you a factor in this conversation. He considers them. Because
Yeah, I know. That's why Lily hates him so much, because she's already the hard-skinned sibling person. You're trying to replace her already.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Anyways. So you're sitting at a dirty 20?
yeah.
Yeah, actually, I'm going to have to stay at the stairs in case my mage shows up and tries to destroy the circle, you understand? He's not necessarily afraid of all of you directly, but he's very afraid of me.
Of course,
Lily,
of course.
Point the lantern down so it covers the circle.
Oh, I know where he put it. You all take 10 paces back. 10 paces back.
Doot-doot.
Right.
I was
Come on, Lil.
Which is 10 feet, so 2 squares back.
I just say over the map, like, this is
Just
going
taking
great.
some extra precautions in case he's as dumb as we've got the impression of earlier.
So, he steps forward, and you all see the orb appear and then sizzle and expand quickly. And as it is expanding, he looks directly at it, and as the flames connect, his body gets coated in that diamond that envelops all the way through it. Let me see real quick.
This
How
is a
much
chest.
damage is on delayed blast? 12d6.
Big.
yeah, and plus another for every round it's been just hanging.
It's been there for 15 minutes.
It instant kills the guy.
Oh God, never. 12d6. Yeah, that's not gonna cut it then. He takes the blast and continues casually walking through until he gets to the top of the stairs right here. And just smiles at all of you.
Well, she'll be the first approach.
I hate him so much, but he's got such good abs.
It is a pleasure to finally meet you face to face.
It is a pleasure to meet other, well, people like me, honestly. I've had the opportunity to meet 2 others, but neither of them were, they were weak, honestly. And I expected people of our heritage would be strong, you know?
I
Was
mean-
one of them a tiefling with wings?
Yeah, I met him a long time ago. Got into a fight with him in a bar, and he had a couple of good hits, but he was a coward. The moment he realized he was barely even scratching me, he just ran and fled.
Who was the other one then?
It was this young man I was sent out to Tal'Dorei to attempt to recruit. He had purplish green hair, kind of weird looking too. Now that I think about it, bit more reclusive with daggers and such. And when I offered to recruit him, he wanted to know how much he would be paid. And I told him, you'll be paid with the glory of gladiatorship, knowing that you are far better and grander than anybody else. And he just walked away. So, yeah.
Does that sound like Altith?
It does.
I know exactly who you're speaking of, and trust me, that he's like that.
Baron, come here. Shake my hand, sir, please.
Right. Well, I'll extend my hand.
Pleasure. Good, and he'll squeeze hard, trying to test your strength. I need a strength save, you and him.
All right.
And him and you.
And you and him.
He squeezes greatly and strongly, but your grip and fortitude matches and then exceeds his, and he seems pleased with this, very happy. Good. And Mirian, I am so sorry what happened to you. Your Goliath form was so much more beautiful.
It's fine. We've been thinking of experimenting, killing me next to more of them.
With what?
Oh, if you die next to a life bloom leaf, apparently you're reincarnated as something else. That's how this happened.
Really? I don't even know what that is. But pleasure, and he'll reach to shake your hand.
You're just
Technically, my hand is twice his size of his hand, but I'm much weaker than him.
He'll just shake. He knows you're not as strong as him.
I'm
He
amazing.
knows. Bernie is the question mark here.
Mhm.
So you said you were going to show me. So show me. What is... don't mind. I'm going to have to keep my back against this wall in case anybody shows up, because I have to watch that. I mean, I assume that's important to all of you. You'll probably have to run away and help somebody if it goes away or some shit.
I mean, there are tables down there. We could just put them together and put it up onto the wall facing the staircase.
Oh, sure, if you would like.
Well,
Sure.
I would be happy if we were to take out this mage of yours first, if you would be so inclined. Maybe we could do it together.
You can feel free to go find him. Honestly, he has been nothing but a nuisance to me my entire existence.
Well, then
but
shouldn't
he...
you
I don't...
be,
I can't find him.
more happy with doing it.
I can't
and
find
we'll
him.
help out. No, but we can.
You guys can go fight him. I don't care. He's not a contest for me to fight.
And no, but I mean, I'm just saying it's he's more of a personal matter to you than he is to us. So I would just assume that it's something you would want more than.
Honestly, the only thing I care about is getting good fights and battles. It's
That's fair.
boring to me to fight lesser creatures. I mean, since I was 6, I was fighting full-grown men in the Empire, and since I was 12, I was battling our legends around here. Became a captain of one of our vessels in our fleet by the age of 18, and then I rose through the ranks, but very rarely have I fought anybody that made me happy to fight them. But Keyleth, that was such a good fight.
You know, I do have a question.
Yeah.
What caused the former admiral to retire? Do you know?
I'm not quite sure. I was scheduled to duel him for his title. And then he received some urgent paperwork and forfeited our duel.
Who was this? You said.
The previous fleet master.
Oh.
Yeah, he received some type of news, and I told him I would reschedule our duel, but then he retired. Suppose he was afraid of me.
Right.
I heard he was
Well,
quite formidable, though.
Yeah, there is one I've heard also is very formidable. You know,
Hmm.
the I don't remember quite his actual sort of title, but sort of the Pirate King on Darktoe.
Oh, that guy. He's
Right.
on my list.
Oh.
He is on my list. I'm going to get him, yeah.
I'll ask Miriam if he can pass forward the memory thread of the fight, because I know you still have that.
Yeah,
Because
we have it. We
Yeah.
also have the weird contraption that we can watch it like a movie.
Yeah, let's come down here. We have a little device that Lily made to help watch it for all of us.
Sure. I made a fresh pot of tea as well, if all of you would like some.
That's wonderful.
If you don't
Thank you.
mind, I would like to take you up on one of those potions.
Oh, sure. He reaches down into a pouch and pulls out a greater healing potion and tosses it to you.
Fuck. Just gonna look it once over, make sure the seal's right, make sure nothing funky with it.
Roll me
Not
an
that I don't
alchemist check.
trust him. I would not if he was
Herbalism.
given these. Sorry, what did you say?
Herbalism.
I don't have herbalism. You mean nature?
No, if you don't have herbalism, then it's going to be straight, Oh no, detecting poisons. I think nature does encompass that, yeah. Yeah, nature works.
11.
Does it seem to be? Not that you can tell.
Alright, so greater is 4d4 plus 4, right?
Tin Can, come on down here and sit down as well. Just because you're a little hostile doesn't mean you can't be a part of the conversation.
So instead of just calling her Tin Can, her name is Lily. She is Miriam's adopted sister.
And I will.
Is that just Lily? I heard Lily died.
She got better.
She's very tenacious.
She got better. Lily, I apologize for the disrespect. I thought you were just some random contraption they purchased in Ivan Duch. Pleasure. He'll reach over to shake your hand.
Lily will. She can't do it in real anymore, but she'll metaphorically grit her teeth, grind her teeth, and then she'll hold out the hand, and she will attempt to do the Bernie, the strength squeezing, because she doesn't like this guy.
Yeah, go for it.
Fuck.
You have a chance.
So
Good
wait,
luck.
It's a strength save, or
Yep.
it's a.
Strength save.
Oh my
Fuck.
god.
You're gonna have to buff out the dents in your head. It squeezes, and everybody else hears the crushing of the metal.
Look, I keep telling you, you should have made your hands out of adamantine.
Why did you squeeze so hard? I'm sorry, I didn't realize you were so weak.
Just like Lily, big intake of the voice breath, and as she lets out a long, deep breath, and then we'll go over to the iron golem and start replacing the hand with the iron golem.
Good call. That's a good hand.
We'll take a little projector, just place where this notebook is.
What's that? What's that thing?
This is a little invention made by Lily that allows one to project memories. So the projector focused on that wall over there. It's whole movie time.
While they're setting that up, I'm just gonna step back out into the big hall and do a scan around the area, kind of to see if I can see that mage hiding somewhere.
Sure. Roll a perception check. He's definitely
there.
not up there unless he's 100% still, invisible. Nope, you would see invisible or anything else like that.
Yeah. All right.
And this is my latest and greatest creation. I call it Adendu.
Just gonna
I
walk
gesture to
around the
Adendu.
So you continue scanning, Bernie? Okay.
Yeah, just a cursory sweep of the place.
He'll look over at you and... Oh, sorry, go ahead. All right. We'll maintain that perception as you roam around, and he'll look over at you, Adendu. So, you're a undead servant?
More than that, she is my latest creation. An undead with personality. Speak, Adendu.
I'm just laughing over the mental link.
Dude, this is actually something they know Miri's been trying to do.
Adendu, do you have a
Technically,
response?
you are just carbon. meaning you're basic. Is that good, Master?
Yes, wonderful.
Wunderbar.
Baron, where'd you go?
All right, I'm coming.
The show's about to start.
Right. Well, I've seen it before. It's
Still a good fight.
yeah, it is. Do
Oh,
we
does
have
he
any
see
of
the
that?
wizard when he comes down here?
Do we have any of those crisps or what was it called? Crunchers?
In that room over there, they do have some supplies, mostly fruits and vegetables, of course. But feel free, go look.
Right.
Dandy's gonna just waste a spell slot and create food and water on the table.
Well, that's bland and boring.
And who has prestidigitation to add flavor?
All right.
Prestidigitation can add flavor?
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess I'll do that.
that's what
Darn.
someone did to change the flavor of what was it? I don't remember who did it.
There's the bundle of bananas.
Yeah, I'll go get that and also have a look in this keg here.
It appears to be water, infused with lemon and oranges.
Oh, I'll bring that as well.
And then there's also a giant watermelon that's half cut.
What's German for LaCroix?
No, I said infused, not disgusting. Anyways, as you come out here and everybody sits down to watch the show, I think this is a good place for us to go on break. When we get back, we'll be seeing if the mage has the balls to interrupt you during your rest. Be right back.
Do you watch it or do you just eat the rings?
No, I literally just eat hot wings. I don't give a fuck about watching football. That shit is so boring to me. Would you look at that? They kicked the ball. They caught the ball. They threw the ball. They hit the guy with the ball.
It's not even a ball.
It's not enough of a contact sport for me to appreciate the
It's not
athleticism.
enough of a contact sport?
I played rugby and hockey.
Okay.
It's
So-
not enough of a contact sport.
So how
You
many
hit the
metal
nice, soft AstroTurf. In hockey, you hit the fucking ice.
Yeah.
Like,
How
those
many
are real
metal chairs
sports.
would be needed for it to be considered a real sport?
At least 6. Anyways, guys, hi, we're back. That little rant. It's Super Bowl Sunday, so yay. I will be watching the Puppy Bowl, and I will be watching the halftime show. That's all I know.
Oh.
But that's
Oh, I
going to be
forgot about the
tomorrow.
Puppy Bowl.
You have to watch the Puppy Bowl. It's so cute.
Yeah, you do. You do.
Ilvorn, you know about that, right?
Puppy bowl? No.
During, I think, like after the first quarter of football, they have a quick intermission where they have the Puppy Bowl, where they have a bunch of puppies playing football with their little balls, just running around tackling and playing with each other. And they actually keep track of the scores, and it's wonderful. It's
Yeah.
worth watching. Just look up Puppy Bowl, and that's it. That is the best football ever gets.
Yeah.
Oh, it's actually on right now. They're not doing it in.
All right, don't watch it now.
premiere.
But, anyways, we're back, everybody. So, you all sit down with your estranged brother, showing him the patterns of this fight between Satiana and Trent, watching and investigating all of his battle techniques, and he encourages Bernie to sit next to him so he can bounce some ideas off of you. Not for nothing, but out of all of them, you seem to be the only martially attuned individual here.
Well, most.
Sorry, he wouldn't say attuned. The most martial person here.
Yeah, that's true, I suppose.
So,
Swing people with a stick. I have killed a man with this knife.
wow. That's
That's actually an achievement for a wizard.
for a wizard, yes. For him, cute.
Yeah.
I killed my first man when I was 4.
Right.
Only 4.
So, yeah. It was, well, it was necessary. Some assassin was trying to kill me because they thought I was becoming too dangerous. They did manage to stab me, but then I hardened myself and I headbutted them until they died. Back then, I didn't know how to wield a weapon.
You could have become a monk. You know, fight with your fist and everything.
Well, I don't really have the patience for monkhood, really. I could have. I did a little bit of training, but no, I think my expertise is better suited for what I do.
Fair.
To self, 1 level in monk.
And stunning strike. If I start throwing stunning strikes at y'all, you have my permission to be pissed. So, you see this part here, Bowen, where Satiana swoops around after swinging her tail. She almost used that as a momentary distraction in the battle. I believe this alludes to the fact that Trent does not have the best ability to peer at his surroundings, does he?
Right. Well, that seems reasonable to assess, yes.
And then we look at this part here, where the breath weapon was coming at it. You see, and are you able to stop it at certain points at all?
Pause and
That was
rewind.
me turning a knob, freeze framing it.
So you keep pulling it back. You can't actually pause. You have to keep like pulling back and going over the same like second. You see inside of the second here, Satiana is using her breath, and down underneath this breath, you see that purple hue.
Right, yeah.
What is that purple hue? It looks like a shell. Wizard, he won't come out. Miriam, you're smart, right? Everybody tells me you're incredibly smart and a threat to the Empire.
Right. I've watched this before. So do I know what he's referring to?
You look at the moment, and it's a piece that everybody missed.
Really?
He has a genius, but it's in fighting and combat.
So he's Goku.
Yeah. You see this moment here, that thing, that purplish hue. Do you think that that is an innate thing that Trent has, or was that a reactionary spell that he utilized to the breath to survive it?
Should I make an Arcana? Now that he's pointed me out and I've done this multiple times with masters watching, do I get advantage?
You could only have advantage if somebody with proficiency in Arcana helps you.
Oh, Lily.
Lily is grumbling and
Alice.
working on.
You've got Tulsh also had proficiency in Arcana. Double 19.
Damn.
To be fair, during this fight, Trent exuded spells beyond what a normal mage could physically muster in a day.
So, what that was seemed to be an arcane shield of some variety, but it was a reactionary spell that he utilized. By the looks of it, it absorbed the magic and the damage that came from the breath weapon, but once that breath weapon crossed a certain threshold, it shattered through and he took the remainder damage. But it was an instantaneous way to absorb quite a lot of damage. You've never seen a spell like that before.
It's a type of reactive shield. It's capable, it looks like it's capable of absorbing quite a lot of damage, but obviously not as much as the fire was capable, her acid was able to deal out. So there is a limit. That is not a spell I believe is known to the normal mages.
I wonder if it's a mix between almost like shield and absorb elements, since you said Trent fought you. I wonder if he tried to mirror what you can do.
Oh, yes, of course. He experimented on me plenty of times growing up.
Well, I wonder if that is a result of part of the experimentations then, of him creating a spell that can, attempts to mirror what you do.
Oh, he tried replicating me. That's cute. Huh. Bernie, could you cut me off a small sliver of that watermelon? I fucking love watermelon.
Right, sure.
Thank you.
Had some watermelon.
Look, you have the last meal with your enemy just in case.
It's what respect looks like. It's
Yeah.
Yeah, and none of us are trying to poison it.
Yeah, and he hasn't poisoned any of y'all if you drank any of the tea, so.
The only one hostile here is Lily, who's like mumbling how she's gonna fucking wreck this guy when everything's gone.
Look,
good and gone.
I still imagine you had Tulsha test it first because, immunity to poison. Like, no, it's fine. It's normal tea.
So, Miriam, do you think that spell has a weakness inside of it? I mean, if he's going to utilize that in an onslaught of attacks, I mean, it's going to make him nearly impossible to deal with. And I know the weakness to my such ability like that, but I believe something like that has to have a weakness. Is it only instantaneous? Is it perpetual? Is it temporarily perpetual or anything like that?
With that 29, could I gain that much aspect of the spell from this?
Yeah, it stayed on him for the round. Not the round, the turn.
Okay. It seems to believe its biggest limit is that of any spell of this nature. It is reactive. With that word, that means reactive.
Reactive.
Reactive. It looks like it stayed on him for a period of about 6 seconds. So a standard spell most likely consumed a large portion of magic to conjure And judging from his reluctance to use it again, I'm assuming most likely it is not it is a pool of absorption per casting, depending on how powerful this took Satyana's, an ancient dragon's acid breath. It's most likely
an ancient dragon on what appears to be some type of magical infusion for haste, as well as infused with what I can only surmise as a magic weapon on their breath sac, maybe? Is that right? Or...
holy weapon. Also did that.
Oh, a holy weapon. Close enough, honestly. They're practically the same thing, right?
One holy weapon's a little stronger.
Infused with something else that I don't recognize, so I have to surmise that that is divine, right? Oh.
Well, I do agree with your previous assessment. It just seems to me like, well, Trent is of course very intelligent, but he seems to rely a lot on simple power, overwhelming power to defeat his enemies. Not so much tactics in his style of
In this instant, yes, but he is an incredibly tactile-minded individual. He comes up with contingency after contingency after contingency after contingency.
Right, sure, but I'm talking like he doesn't have the warrior's instincts, if you know what.
Oh, absolutely not. He's not formally trained as a warrior.
No.
He was formerly trained as a mage. And mages have a very nasty weakness to them. Most of the time, they don't know how to adapt to situations that have variables and changes they did not account for.
You're not wrong.
I know.
You know, I do have a question, and of course, feel free to not answer this, but from what I've been able to surmise, if you can see something coming, you can just avoid taking damage from it. If you know that something's poisoned, can you prevent yourself from being harmed by the poison?
I'll give you a... I'll let you in on a little secret. Long ago, one of my biggest weaknesses was poison. And we realized that. So Trent started conditioning me. Since the age of 8, I've been consuming low-level poisons and building up a tolerance to them. You would need something that would be capable of killing a yuan ti to probably hurt me pretty bad.
Really?
Well, she pulls out her favorite alcohol.
Yeah. I'm
So
practically immune to it. Not completely, but practically.
better than a dwarf.
Oh, dwarven fortitude is something that they inherently have, but they never train. You see, Zabati is a magnificent thing. When you train it properly, it responds to you how you need it to. If you need to become faster, stronger, you can train it to be that. You notice, Adundu, while you were walking that path, he did adjust in his chair to see you out of his periphery. Just so everybody else is aware, he was keeping an eye on Adundu there. But if you train your fortitude, your toughness, you adapt. I mean, to be fair, that is because humans are exceptional.
Of course. Kind of.
Oh, I don't mean that.
Well,
I apologize. I don't mean that in a
I know you
superior way. I understand you Tal'Dorians are very sensitive about topics like that. I meant humans adapt better than anybody else.
I mean, if you look at where, in the reality of where everyone is settled, it is true that humans are scattered across the known world much more than any other race. Most other races tend to stay in one habitat, while humans go everywhere. Races specialize in certain things. Part of the reason why you want to, even know that we are completely immune to poisons, we still on a daily consume things that would be considered deadly to other species, and why there's very few things that can actually basically get us drunk. They have to be extremely strong poisons.
I thought you're a human?
Oh, yeah, I am. Do you
Right.
find this surprising?
I don't.
Well, you're the only one of us siblings that are fully human.
This is also true.
From what I was told by my mother before she was killed, was, they wanted to see first what would happen to me if I was born of a similar biology from the progenitor. So they decided to work on a human into a human, instead of the various other rituals that our sperm donor utilized in order to give life to each of you. Turns out that I believe the best option for his work was probably to just work off of human to human in general. I mean, have any of you discovered your powers outside of Mirian here?
I have.
Now, how long did that take you?
Quite a long time, actually. I believe I'm the last of us, at least in our group, that figured out what mine was.
Oh, Bernie, you figured out yours. What is it?
Yes. Well, I see things.
Congratulations.
Like a dragon.
Ah, wait, do you see a dragon right now? I'm kidding.
Well, I see things that are supposed to be hidden. You know, invisible things that are not visible to everyone else through the normal senses.
So you see through lies and deception.
Well, I try my best, but those are not actually physically visible things.
So when I say that I had no intention of killing your mother, am I lying to you?
Insight.
Go ahead.
Does his perfect crystal jawline twitch when he says that? Dear God,
Wow!
no.
That was the wrong one.
That's like the 5th one. Roll 10 D100s.
Yeah, no, I should roll 11.
You should.
Jesus.
No, you need to roll 22.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Because like, the
Roll a
second number is
charisma.
22.
Let me roll a charisma check. $15.
That's hilarious.
Bernie, you're not quite sure. Honestly,
Ooh.
it's your mind is giving you the instinct to believe that he was capable of this, and his words say otherwise, but it's something you don't want to let your guard down around. Lily, on the other hand, this man's not lying. He had no intentions of doing anything except threatening her in order to hopefully have a good fight.
Well, the issue that Lily understands is intentions don't matter, it's actions that prove it. And so far he has not really, to an extent, he hasn't proven through his actions, other than winning a good fight.
Move your mic a little closer, you're pretty quiet. I heard everything you said, you're just pretty quiet.
Yeah, Lily believes he wouldn't have killed Bernie's mom to bring him out, but she does believe he would have killed her to make Bernie angry at him to fight harder.
Okay.
Question for you. Are you seeking a fight to the death or just a fight?
If your life is not on the line, then why would you ever try in your fight and battles?
So every fight you have done in your life was for your life?
Of course. How else will I know if I'm better? If you're better? I have no problem with somebody being better than me, but you need to try your hardest to know. And if I let my guard down or show weakness at all, Who's to say somebody weaker than me would not get the best of me and kill me? It's not worth the risk. Every fight, every battle is to the death.
Does that include sparring?
I don't spar anymore. I stopped that after I was 14. I killed 16 of our Volstruckers.
Really? You know,
So do spells bounce off of you?
I don't think I'm going to reveal specifically my full hand, as all of you aren't either.
of course.
I do ask for one favor in this fight, if you all don't mind.
We're open to hear it.
One at a time.
One at a time.
That's it. And I'm willing to go through everybody else first before fighting who I really want to fight here.
Right. Well, I won't agree to that.
You said won't?
Yeah, won't.
Okay. Why not?
Well, I think you need to learn a lesson about the value of cooperation. You see, people are stronger when they work together.
You're one of those.
Yes, we complement each other. It's a way to allay some of the weaknesses that one may have. And, well, balance each other out, as it were.
I'll still try to beat his face in on a 1v1.
I think that in itself is a weakness, though. The fact that you have weaknesses that need to be balanced out. I mean, I do have weakness. It exists. And that is why this annoying fucking mage is appointed to protecting me. I don't ask for it. I never want them there. And every time they interrupt, they get closer to dying before they fucking flee. But I'm viewed as too valuable an asset to the Empire.
I mean, understandable. I mean, before Trent got his hands on Shale, you were the only one of us that...
Trent got Shale. Where is she?
Here, she's been experimented on and can't leave the room without turning into a monster.
That's why we couldn't hear you. Because there's magic stuff going on.
I had no idea. She's captured?
Captured and has been in Trent's hand for, what, easily over a year and a half now.
As long as we've been adventuring together. So 2 years at this point.
Lily points to Miriam and kind of says, why don't you show him what we saw? And because you can do the memory stuff, we already have the projector out.
I also would like to point out she's no longer captured, just self-imprisoned.
Right, because if she leaves that area, she loses her own control.
You mean that there has been someone worthy of fighting here this entire time?
Well, Trent used the Volsucker serum on her. I think because he didn't want to risk it on yourself.
I don't want to use the Volstrucker serum.
She didn't have a choice.
They've offered it to me, but I think I'm perfect as is. You know?
There's also other men, women, and I presume a few children there that have been captured as well.
Yeah, that is typical for Trent, yeah.
If you want to know my theory, I have a theory that the reason why the former admiral of the Southern Fleet left is because, well, I heard the stories that his wife and daughter died in a house fire. But if you want my opinion now, with what I've seen here, I think Trent burned down his house, killing his wife, and faking his daughter's death to capture his daughter to experiment on. And I think that's why you never got your fight.
Trent fight blocked you.
Mm-hmm.
I know what you're trying to do. And don't worry, he's on my list of people I plan on fighting eventually.
Oh,
when
I
you
know.
and your... Did you bring friends with you to do this? I don't know. Is it just you all attacking by yourselves?
Yeah.
Right
Deception
here,
check,
right now.
Tosha.
Well, here.
You know.
No,
If
I
you
think
have to
what-
say,
what-
but technically, then you're lying.
Wait,
Like,
what are you referring to exactly? Here, as in the academy, or because he knows there are
Attacking.
the
other...
academy.
He doesn't
The
know there's a.
academy.
He knows there's a dragon outside, but he doesn't know anything else. Yeah.
Oh, so he
Oh.
was in here when we did this.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, deception. 23.
We
Alright.
left 23.
Time to roll an ins. He can't possibly beat that.
You never know. He might get a nat.
Natural 20s on ability checks do not equate to auto successes.
Yep.
Yep. So. Huh. You all are fucking idiots. Trent's not even here.
Oh, of course.
Why do you
We
think
weren't
we're
here
so-
for Trent.
Who are you here for? Oh, you're trying to free Tosha.
Shale.
Shale, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's just-
And now we can't take her out of there, so we need to find another way around.
I understand now. Okay. I apologize for laughing. I thought you all were stupid enough to not even research where Trent is. This book, I mean.
No, that's fair. If going by that logic.
You all are such a hoot.
To be fair, he doesn't resurrect till today or tomorrow, if my math is right.
Oh, I don't know. They don't tell me that. They're afraid that I would try to attack him when he's most vulnerable. Why would I attack him when he's vulnerable? Where's the sport in that?
Even I know that just from interacting with you for an hour. You're not that kind of person.
They think I lie about this stuff. They don't understand. They
Look,
expect
I
me
can-
to be more cunning. I'm plenty cunning enough. I just don't care.
Yeah, because there's a difference between lying and manipulating the truth.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'll
can s-
lie to get what I want, no problem. But I'm not...
I can tell you have that true warrior spirit in you.
Well, I wish I could say the same thing about you all. Aside
Hmm.
from her, none of you really have that. And he points at Lily.
I mean, to be fair, we've killed more Volstruckers than you.
You think so?
We just killed 5 not 2 minutes ago. Or
And you know,
15 minutes ago.
the measure of a true warrior is knowing when to fight and when not to. Seeking out fighting simply for the sake of fighting is, well, childish.
I
Mm,
dispute that.
I would as well.
I'm sure you do, but the measure of a man is in knowing when to restrain yourself.
God, I don't care about being a man. I don't care what I am, other than a warrior. The only thing that matters to me is dying to somebody better.
I'll oblige you on that. I'll kill you.
I said better. How can you be better when you're a construct?
Well, why don't we?
He's come back from the
You're
dead.
fucking around. Why don't we find out?
Are you challenging me to a 1v1?
Lily?
I'll come at me, bro. I'll go at you.
Well, it seems to me.
Lily, I am standing in between you and him right now.
He's sitting, sipping his tea.
It seems to me, Cursoin, that you always fight with an upper hand. Which, well, honestly is a bit cowardly. Since you have an ability that effectively protects you from, well, experiencing the consequences of combat. If you were to relinquish your diamond skin, I would happily fight you one-on-one. I cannot use my my born ability to assist me in combat like yours can.
Basically, he's saying that if you don't do your armor, Bernie will fight you naked, and still win.
I understand you don't think that this is natural, but it happens as naturally as anything else happens. It's adaptive. It is who I am.
Again,
And it is a grander ability than most people can possibly hope or expect. I mean, out of all of those guardians, Kothar's ability was by far the strongest for fighting.
for fighting, yes.
However, Miriam knows that his ability is certainly stronger than mine. Is it not?
Each one of us has abilities that are suited and very strong in their own right for different things. And I would agree with you in the fact that you can't relinquish it, just like you wouldn't ask, say, a lizard folk to shed its skin to fight, or a Yuan-Ti to let magic affect them normally.
No. What I'm speaking about is Miriam's natural ability. It's a gift he has thanks to the guardian he is akin to. You can destroy anything.
Over mental link, you could destroy his diamond skin given enough time. Is that not an extraplanar influence?
Done this math before.
You don't know.
It's not a guarantee. When when the soul's reincarnated, it is of this plane now. So any powers that come along with it aren't. It is not. Yes, sir. It is not a straight answer.
So, Curzon, when you die, eventually, do you hope to go to a plane where you can prove yourself against all of those who have died?
Valhalla. It is where I will go when I perish, because I will only die during the battles.
Could I commune for 10 minutes and ask if that's where his soul will end up?
If you want to use that spell slot, go for it.
It's a ritual.
Ooh, nice.
Well, I can find out for
How
you.
long has this whole thing been going on for? Have we procced a short rest?
Yes. Actually, I didn't roll for the mage. Yes, you all get a short rest.
Yay!
Go ahead.
We're not involved with the war anymore.
No, the
Give me
war's still going on after an hour. The other group
Give
did
me-
get a short rest, but what they're doing is almost an hour long.
All right, guys, roll your hit dice if you got them. Recharge any abilities.
Give me 10 minutes and I can find out exactly what afterlife you'll head to. Or at least I can ask.
Yeah, feel free. I don't care.
Okay, I'll just go over here and do that. I get Channel Divinity back on a short rest, right? Yes. So
Okay, so if it's a short rest, then my
Channel Divinity comes back. You can roll hit
Yeah.
dice.
and my true sight ends, so
Correct.
my maximum is restored.
So you can roll more hit dice.
Yeah.
No, that's not going to matter in this fight.
I mean, your HP max is still increased from Hero's Feast.
Yes, but True Sight sacrifices his max HP. So now it just goes up again.
Yeah.
Dear God.
Wow, Miriam.
By the way, since it's a short rest, if you guys have anything you want to attune to, because this asshole might want to attune to it.
Yeah, I was actually going to do that as well. Because right now the Staff of Healing has no charges.
And as part of end the short rest, I'll do an inspiring monologue. Not for him.
Oh, so you're deliberately inspiring everyone else except the easily inspired individual. I get it.
Yeah. So everyone else gets 20 temporary hit points.
You know what? I'm going to do something weird. Something very weird.
I bet.
I'm going to attune to the blue flame dagger.
Ooh.
Is that the dragon one?
That's
No.
the one you lose resistance and inflict vulnerability.
For fire damage.
By the way,
Right.
Joey.
Yeah.
Quick question: can Lily also cast a ritual spell?
What's it?
Sure.
She wanted to cast divination.
Well, ask him.
Since. Oh, she's not asking it about him. I was wondering if
If he'll allow you to not try to punch you while you're casting a spell.
Hey, what the fuck are you doing? So what are you doing?
I'm trying to ask my goddess a question to help people. It has nothing to do with you, asshole.
Is your god a forge?
No. I follow the knowing mistress.
Don't
Really?
know of him. Oh, screw you guys. I'm funny.
Well,
Can I keep you?
if
course not.
you want to know more about her, she is the goddess of knowledge.
No, I didn't ask.
Vastly weakened because she went toe to toe with the biggest, baddest motherfucker of betrayer gods, and came out on top, though harmed.
I wish I was born during the era of the betrayer gods. I think it would be a great fight.
I wish you were too, because then we wouldn't have to deal with your assholery.
Damn. I think I offended her. Did I offend her?
Yes and no.
Good enough.
I am going to unattune to the pearl. It's effectively a pearl power, but it's one of her artificer things.
Sure.
And I'm going to attune to the wand of lightning bolts that my clone had.
Does anyone want to tune to the wand of binding?
He used 2 additional charges from it during the fight.
Okay. All right, so it's got 4 left. Wait, when did we get a wand of fireballs?
We don't. Do we?
Tolsha, where did you get that wand of fireballs?
I said wand of binding.
Oh, binding. I
Oh.
heard fireball.
Firebinding. Firebinding balls. No, that.
Just because in case hold person. Hold monster. It's fully charged.
So, commune. You ask your questions before the spell ends.
First question: will Curzon end up in Valhalla if he dies in battle?
For somebody who aspires to nothing but battles and fights, it is all but a certainty, unless a different god has claim on their soul.
Does a different god have a claim on his soul?
Not any that I can see or tell, but I know based off of your situation, some gods may be against what he is and attempt claims of or claiming it.
And last question is: will that mage interfere in this fight?
If the battles were one at a time, the mage would have the confidence in him to not need their assistance. But if all of you and your siblings attempt to fight him at the same time, with utmost certainty they will be there.
Thank you. And she'll get up from room. Well, good news, Curzon, is if you do die in battle, it is almost an utmost certainty that you will end up in Valhalla, unless some other god has put a claim on your soul, which they might due to the nature of what we are.
I'll fight them as well. Doesn't matter.
And it is almost a certainty that your mage will interfere in this fight.
Why?
Because all of us versus you is one thing that they, and this is their words, they don't have the confidence that you'd be able to beat us all. Now, my goddess did say that if it was one-on-one, they would have utmost confidence in you beating us all.
Well, of course, because it's all but certain at that point.
Mm-hmm.
But if there's no way that they're not going to interfere, I will admit fighting all 5 of you at the same time, especially after your rejuvenating little rest that you had. How did you like the water, by the way? Infused with lemon and oranges? It's to invigorate your system to make you healthier and breathe better.
It was wonderful.
That's a secret here. But if I do have to fight all 5 of you at the same time, I'm not going to lie. I may actually rely on this mage and test what this relying on others for help actually achieves.
It sounds perfectly fine to me.
Yeah. I do not want to be deceitful towards all of you in our battle.
Of course.
You're not only childish and cowardly, you're also a hypocrite. Good to know.
You've convinced me, Baron. Why not give it a try if you're so adamant about it? I mean, you've killed a dragon. You've killed eyes. Someone that I thought nearly impossible to kill. And you've killed quite a few other problems as well.
Eyes was a stubborn one.
Oh, yes. I always wanted to fight him. He just ran too fast.
Honestly, he found someone that kind of reminded me of you to fight with them. One that just enjoyed the fight. A kindred spirit, one might say.
It's not hard to find out here. There's a lot of Zemnians like me.
Was he Zemnian, the one that was very battle?
Southern Zemnian, but still Zemnian.
Definitely a southern Zemnian.
From Texas of Zemnia.
Exactly.
Bavaria.
Right. Well,
Lily was casting her spell.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Lily, you ask a single question concerning a specific goal, event, or activity to occur within 7 days. Okay.
Yeah, and Lily's question is, I'm trying not to make it multifaceted, but it's essentially, how can I use this research to help the people that are suffering from the effects up there, the shale and the others? Who could I take this to, or what's the best way to go about this? And she's actually asking the knowing mistress this one instead of just some other god because reasons.
Research and reincarnation. Beginning a new cycle for the souls and attributes.
Yeah, Lily will write that down in her notebook.
Lily, are you all done?
Yeah.
Okay. So, I'm going to stand up now. That barrier over the Sing, it felt like it could be physically moved. Do we want to move that or leave it as an obstacle?
Right now it's a giant rock, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, he knows.
Yeah, it's no match. It's literally just that circle.
No, there's a rock placed on top of it right now.
Yeah.
Do you want to move it or leave it as an obstacle?
I think leave it as an obstacle.
Very well. Then I will move down here. Bless you.
Bless you.
Well, I was going to suggest
Close
that
tight.
maybe we go up into the bigger hall.
Oh, you want to fight in the Grand Hall?
It's a grand fight. It requires a grand hall.
I suppose, why not? After all of you.
Sure.
Sure. She'll head up there knowing that he's not the kind of person to stab behind the back, because that is not him.
And I'll relay on the telepathic link that we need someone as well. Just to, like, once in a while, just keep an eye on the circle so that the mage doesn't do anything with it. But,
Well, we'll hear if he destroys the giant fuck-off rock there.
So, as you're all heading up, you guys aren't concerned about the mage destroying the rock and trying to escape or anything? That was my motivation for being down here. But it's okay if it's not a concern to you. I'm happy to move up here instead.
Well, apparently the mage's bigger concern is keeping you alive, right? So
Supposedly.
they can't just leave without you.
Fair enough, I suppose.
right.
Before we go up, can I just take a look at the device, like see like it still needs to be hit with like how much magic it needs to be hit with to be deactivated and whatnot?
8 more levels worth of spells.
8.
Somebody
Okay.
did hit it with some magic, but he said he had to physically stop them from doing it.
Okay, so 8th level spell. Potentially this wizard has one.
But they would also have to remove the rock.
Right.
So, it's...
And also over the telepathic link, I'll say that if we have some way of maybe blinding him, I think that would be a good way to nullify, or at least reduce his defensive ability.
Well,
Okay, I can do that.
and once the fight starts, I will be casting the spell Holy Aura on all of us. That's a spell that I need you to make sure, Miriam, it doesn't get counterspelled.
If that's the case, then if I would have been told that, I would have been walking up right next to Tulsha then.
Yep.
They have to be within 60 feet.
Yep.
Any wizard put in charge of this fucker is not risking going crazy with the serum.
And stay within 30 feet until I cast a spell, Lily. Don't go running off. It's only a certain radius.
Lily can't hear you from the mental link. Just a reminder.
Yep. But you can tell me and I can sign language.
Yeah.
Ooh.
What?
Yeah, we're playing it. He's in the Navy. He knows what signaling is.
Yeah, but he also understands giant.
But all I would have had to tell her is don't move too far.
Yeah. If
Yeah.
that's all you're saying, then that's fine. But you all definitely notice he looks, watches the hand signals, and smiles, fully recognizing what is told.
And Lily will respond, I'm going to kill him.
Okay. Now, I'm going to roll a stealth check. Real quick.
It's
At
30.
advantage. 26.
All right, Fleet Master, you know this guy's gonna show up. Are you gonna try to look for him?
No, he's going to try the cooperation, remember? The question is, where does Bernice see him with that 30?
Oh, that was before the short rest. That
Oh,
shit's
right,
gone
that was
now.
a 30. Fuck.
Yeah, he lost his true sight. You guys have done so many other actions since then.
Yeah.
Alrighty. He wanders up here. Do all of you wish to be that close together? He smiles at you, Miriam. You're welcome to spread out. Make it harder for me to get to you.
That's fine.
Everyone's content there. Lily, I'm moving the cube over to here unless you take it out of the bag of holding.
Can I move it right there instead so I can see it?
Oh, perfectly fine.
I'll say remember, like, Bernie, 5 feet closer.
Okay.
And then Lily, if you said you wanted, well, kill him, I'm fine with you being right up in his face.
Well, Lily. Well, he said he was talking about you all, and so Lily stepped up to get in between him and you because protection.
Okay.
Now, he begins limbering up a little bit, stretching. Then he unbuttons his shirt and takes it off completely. Too nice to want to ruin. Since this is going to be a fight and battle, are there any wagers you wish to put upon it? Lily, my eyes are up here, as now he's working on his glutes.
Stop stretching so much.
It's
Well,
important
wager
to
is
stay
gonna kill us
limber.
anyway.
Do you not grease yourself up?
well, here's a wager.
That's a loaded question for Lily.
I want to say over the minute, Link, I have a supreme wager that this is, I think it would be work. Just roll with it. Well, I have a wager. If you beat us, and all of us, and don't kill us, we become your prisoners for whatever need you want. May forever the people to attempt to spar, or whatever. But if we beat you, you join the Tal'Dorei instead of the Empire.
He wants to die, though.
And of course, well, it's a wager.
When you are fighting me, you all are going to fight me with the full expectation of killing me.
No, of course.
You are not going to hold back. Do not disrespect me like that.
Oh, I didn't mean like that. I mean, in the better question, I suppose it should be, is do you want to be resurrected after death?
Of course not.
Very
If
well, then.
I perish here today, then I will live in Valhalla. However, if you knock me unconscious and choose not to slay me outright, that is what it is. But I'm telling you, if you expect to succeed against me, and you do not have murderous intent, you will fail.
Understood.
Can I have your body when we're done?
I wanted that.
I understand all of you wants my body.
Each of them go away. Goddamn it.
Lily, you're a little flustered now. Just
What of your worldly possessions, such as any estate or any obligations?
I don't
If we
care.
defeat you, is there anything we... Okay.
I don't care about any of that. If you want it, you can have it. He pulls out a piece of parchment from his back pocket. It's notarized and finished. If I die, the person who killed me will receive all of my wealth, all of my worth, all of my titles. Everything you will own. And he puts it back into his pocket.
I was going to kill you anyway. You didn't need to keep buttering me up about it.
See, that's why I like you the most right now. You and Burren. I know the two of you are going to try to kill me.
Most definitely.
Good.
No, I will try to kill you as well. I just...
But if you knock me unconscious and do not outright choose to coup de grace my life, what is it you want from me? You want me to join the Tal'Dorei Republic's war?
Or I don't know, maybe try to help us kill Trent. Something who's already on your list anyways.
Yeah, you don't need to request that. I will. Anything.
I have a request.
Yeah.
If we beat you, you will never again use your diamond skin.
He can't. That's trying to ask a gecko not to shed his scales. That's
Well, if he has some control over it.
I have very limited control over that. It just happens. As
Well,
naturally, I mean.
Find a way to get rid of it then.
Sure.
I think you deserve to experience life on an even ground, as it were.
That's what I'm hoping from you.
fight,
And
fight.
in return, what I want I want all of you to join me in my adventures. You will be my allies, my companions. Go with me into the hells and fight each and every ruler there is.
Okay, so and
What's
then
it like
who's
the
kind of
Princess of
into
Hell?
this?
And
Yeah.
afterwards, we will try to find other people outside of our direct lineage to breed with, to
Really?
construct the strongest empire there can be. Deal.
I'm fine with this.
Honestly, it's more sane than I thought you'd come up with.
Do I not strike you as sane?
No.
Battle
no.
junkie.
No, you
That
don't.
I am.
To be fair, people in our position aren't exactly known to be sane.
Staple.
We're usually psychopaths. We are the weird exception. Everyone
healthy
else would be
psychopaths.
nuts.
Well then, he reaches down to his side, grabs the hilt of his weapon, and pulls out this massive greatsword that seems to be made out of crystal that is cut all the way up and across it. It looks incredibly brittle and like it's ready to shatter. I've been saving this one for all of you.
Why do I say that is an amazing looking weapon?
Well, they don't call it Shatter Strike for nothing. Everybody,
Can we history
initiative.
that?
You can on your turn.
I'm assuming we don't have the initiative thing anymore. Right?
No, you do. That's 8 hours.
8
though.
hours,
That's
so
a
you
whole
guys
day.
still have that. However, because of his innate bloodlust, he has advantage on his initiative rolls.
Oh man.
All right,
The
so
8, right?
Yeah, that's better.
19.
19. All right, we'll stick with a 19. That's 19's respectable. 19.20.
7, 11,
6.
It's a D8, right? The initiative thing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so I am at, I think,
Oh, damn! Natural 19 on that guy. Let's go.
Oh my god, Joey might go first for a combat. For both end characters.
no,
That's-
Lily got, is it 20?
Well, change your thing to 20 then.
First and third.
Yeah, that's insane.
You'd never get that. Well, we might know where the direction of this campaign's going, guys. Follow the leader into hell.
Gotta be honest. It's the only one who's gonna have a problem with this is Bernie, because he's engaged.
Yeah, he's not gonna go along with that.
Well, then, well, no, that's easy. Corson just said, like, you know what? Bring her with. Make it a family event.
Well,
He said, find exceptional people outside of your lineage. Do you believe your wife is exceptional?
out of everyone we know, she is one of the few people that can whip Bernie into shape.
Unbeknownst to all of you, Bernie's been working on this from the get-go.
Hey, you know, it's only a 10-year adventure, you know.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh,
Dude, he wants to fight all the way from the furnace to Asmodeus? Are you kidding me?
yeah.
Be fucking fun, though.
You guys had the audacity to call him sane.
No, I
Say he
didn't.
was
No,
sane.
no,
He said
Lily
he
never
appeared
said
sane.
that.
All right. As everybody is getting ready to fight, let me read this spell. Okay. Well then, as the fight is about to begin, you hear footsteps running from the stairs up to the top. An invisible assailant, he's been invisible this entire time.
And not Bernie didn't see him before.
He was if you go back and watch the stream, he was literally in the only room Bernie didn't investigate.
Oh my god!
The left
Bernie, it's
room.
always literally the last.
You can look
place
at the
you
stream. He was in that room literally the entire time.
I said
Yeah,
I'd
no,
just do like a
and the-
basic scan of
Yeah,
it. Was
I
gonna
know.
go
But I was looking
everywhere
at
and
where
check.
you win, and I was like, let's see if he misses anything. But yeah, it was hilarious. He was in the doorway, and then like when you were coming down the stairs is when he moved out of the doorway. Nobody would have seen him. He was
What
just
about-
chilling there watching.
Yeah, I guess Lily wouldn't have had the lamp out at that point.
Yeah, it's funny as shit. Anyways.
Let's get a look at this mage. I'm just imagining like he's looks like a mummy at this point.
But before you reveal him, can someone pick a random direction to put the mirror in? Because we had the mirror with us.
I was assuming we were pointing it down this way, just because. Let's be honest, if he was keeping an eye on the maid, on the Curzon, he was going to look that way.
All right, so it is a 10-foot by 10-foot sphere.
Oh, fucking hell. Is he casting darkness?
Oh, no. Oh, wow. No, this is way bigger. It is 10 panels of 10-foot squares.
What? No! No, that's Firewall!
You
No.
can counterspell.
No, you
I
can't. He's
can't see
invisible.
I can't see him!
Coming
I thought
out
the
of it.
chanting broke the invisibility.
What?
After he casts
Yes,
it.
after. So when you're invisible, that first thing will go off. He becomes visible as a wall of force envelops and snaps around Lily, Tosha, Mirian, and Adendu. Kurosan
Wall-
looks backwards at him. Nothing can physically pass through the wall of force.
Wait, let me double. I've used this spell before.
Wait,
Let me double check.
Wall
this.
of Force?
Yep.
Oh, that's actually a problem.
Kurosan looks back over at his personal mage, who looks over at him. You said you wouldn't kill me this time. We will work together. But I'll handle those for you. Take him. Kurosan looks over at Bernie. I did want a 1v1.
Right.
Now the mage is going to position himself further back. So Bernie will have to incur an attack of opportunity in order to get to him.
Mm-hmm.
And that is his turn. Lily, your turn.
So, so here's the thing, and Lily had been waiting for this fucker. Yeah, when everyone is like, right, so Bernie, if you can want to take care of Cursor here, we'll deal with that asshole. And Lily will hop up right here, and use her action, and the Helm of Teleportation to cast Teleport.
Yep,
And
you can't
all
teleport.
of- Yeah, no, Wall of Force does not block teleportation.
Yep.
That's Force Cage.
Correct.
Lily,
The
let's go!
mage will use their reaction attempt to count. Oh, it's a magic item. They can't counterspell.
Nope. No, he
Also,
can't.
also, I don't think no spells can pass through. It looks like.
Well, it's immune, so nothing physical can pass through it, but that's not like teleportation. pass through it.
Projectiles, lightning bolts, those are not physical, quote unquote, so those things can go through. It's literally like this is a box, you're stuck in the box.
Yeah.
But yeah, Lily will cast teleport on the four of us to basically surround this mage because it's literally a spot I can see
So are we?
there.
Are we going like right here then?
Right there?
I don't. Do we come up in the same position, or
Yes.
can Lily teleport?
Yeah,
us into
you
certain
teleport
spots?
in the same position that you land.
Oh, in that case, could I? I think teleport. I don't have to be touch
He's
distance.
dead. Come on.
He's
Yeah.
dead.
Bro, you don't need to min-max very much. It's a fucking wizard versus four of you.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, teleport right there. He said he'd take off all of us, so you know. That's yeah. I think that's. I don't have a bonus action I can use for that stuff. That'll be Lily's turn.
All right, the Fleet Master is going to go. He will look at all of them jumping back over at his mage, and he looks at you, Bernie. Would you defend your ally, or would you keep after your goal?
Depends on the goal.
He gestures. Depends on the goal. Yeah, that's your 4 words.
Hey man, he wanted to be the one to try to be a team player.
Very well. Let's try out your way then. He's going to run over to Mirian. taking out Shatter Strike. You see he grips onto the weapon and his muscles begin bulging outwards and his eyes become bloodshot as he enters into a rage.
Oh,
I was-
barbarian.
You couldn't tell?
It was a fighter or barbarian. It was a 50-50.
And he is going to recklessly attack you, Mirian.
Temporal shunt.
The mage will attempt to counterspell your shunt.
All right.
He does
So
not
they may
recognize the spell, so he actually just has to roll
guess.
for it. Yeah.
I was gonna say, didn't he attempt to counterspell Lily's teleport, even though it was magic?
No, he couldn't because you used the magical item. That's why I retconned it, because I almost made the mistake. Wizards are smarter than me. All right, let's roll. 15? Oh, come on.
Yeah!
Okay, what's the saving throw Coruscant needs to do?
Because
No.
it takes a turn.
No, he has to give a save against Temporal Shunt. What's
Oh,
the save?
Fuck.
Wisdom?
Temporal shunt is wisdom. Yes.
All right, he will use his first wisdom save. Oh. He will use his legendary resistance.
Fuck off.
I
Come on.
figured he'd have it.
He is the fleet master of the Southern Fleet, Coruscant, the man of diamond. He's a legend.
Okay, I made the wizard waste a spell, and I made him waste the legendary resistance.
Oh
I
yes,
count
let me
that good.
minus that other spell because he's used quite a few spells already.
So when
yeah,
do
'cause-
we get legendary resistances?
When you reach level 20, you start to unlock those when you keep
Oh, he's
leveling
level
up.
20. That makes sense.
Yeah, of course. So, the first strike goes to attack you. 20 or 30 to hit.
You rolled?
Yeah, look up Shatter Strike.
Yeah, 30.
I didn't realize didn't miss it.
Yeah.
Yeah, 30 hits.
All right, that is going to be 21 points of slashing damage.
Thank you, Bernie. That ate that attack.
And I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Ooh.
Shrapnel.
Oh, do we have 21 temporary hit points?
We have 20 temporary hit points.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I missed that part.
Well, we get to find out what this sword does.
As soon as the blade connects with your body, you see it slices a good chunk out of you and then shatters instantaneously, leaving shrapnel around inside of your body before he finishes the swing and all of the shrapnel comes back into the blade, leaving you vulnerable to his attacks for the rest of this turn.
Oh!
22.
Why does he have advantage?
Reckless.
Yeah, he would be reckless, wouldn't he?
Yeah. So no damage just made me vulnerable.
Just made you vulnerable.
Fuck off. Yeah,
So-
22 hits.
Well, no, you still take the initial damage from the first hit, but now you're vulnerable to the rest of his attacks for this turn.
Yep.
All right, don't worry. He only has 2 attacks, so this one is going to be 42 damage since you're vulnerable.
Ah, the meaning of life.
And then he's gonna action surge and do it all
No,
over.
no, I'm not that much of a dick.
Are you sure?
I'm really glad we got the short rest because that just ate all my hit dice.
He gives you 2 very large sweeps and attacks against you. And then he'll look back over at you, Bernie. I believe that's what you would have done, right? Undendu, your turn. You might be muted.
Okay.
there you are.
In Telefight 1, should we take the
Mage is the
mage or
priority.
diamond?
Mage.
Okay. Then I'm down to just gonna five step and attack down.
You will provoke an attack of opportunity from Coruscant.
Okay, that's fine.
We'll take it.
Oh!
Oh.
Needless to say, for his attack of opportunity, it was going to be reckless anyways, but yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so that's a crit against you?
Oh,
Can't
he's
get
barbarian
critted.
too. Fuck.
He can't get critted. He has the thing.
Oh, thank God you can't get critted. Yeah, so it's only 21 slashing damage.
21.
'Cause I don't know if you know this or not, but
Okay.
criticals can be brutal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, question: Can only one person get vulnerable at a time with this sword, or is it?
It only
round?
lasts until the end of that turn. It's not even a round. It's that
Okay.
turn.
Okay.
Whenever
Hey,
he
Joey.
hits, he could give you that.
Joey, hypothetically, if he did get that crit off, how much damage would that do?
I'm not gonna say.
Theoretically. Okay.
You'll find out.
Okay.
Okay, man.
Not a lot.
He's a level 20 barbarian. That's at least 2 more damage dice.
Yes.
And it is a great sword, just so you guys are.
Yeah. Dear
No.
fucking heaven.
That misses. Holy shit! You missed the wizard. Huh? You go to strike and the wizard just doesn't move, and you anticipated them moving, and them not moving just saved their ass.
That is completely fair. Yeah, that's my turn.
you're-
Lily, if you want to attack, you can.
As your reaction,
Yeah, no, Lily will do so.
go for it. You have to give a melee attack, I believe, or a weapon attack.
It's
Weapon.
Weapon.
Well, I mean, my fists are weapons right now.
Yeah.
But let's see, do I want to do that one or? You know what? I'm gonna use. Do I have advantage because flanking?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, Lily's gonna go ahead and use her acid rock because she did attune to that during the little short rest.
Yeah.
She does not care one bit for this mage.
Oh yeah, you only have 1 sneak attack die.
Yeah.
It's all right. Start getting some damage on him. So 25 piercing. Nice.
15.
3 of them is acid.
15. Okay. Damn, you shouldn't have said anything. You would have gotten 10 more damage.
Oh, look, I'm trying to be fair. I may be an asshole.
We're
but I'm trying
gonna.
to be fair.
If,
That's my line. All done?
Yeah.
Oh, Adendu, are you all done?
Yes.
Alrighty, Tosha, your go.
I would like to hold my action
he can't counterspell you. He tried me.
until Bernie gets within 30 feet.
Oh, okay.
Because Bernie's not close enough. I am not moving closer to him.
Big assumption Bernie's coming out. All done?
Over mental, like, Bernie, you're getting closer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Come on, dude, I'm fucking with you.
I know.
Is the paladin gonna get into melee?
Yeah. No, I'm just gonna go upstairs and have a bath.
But what I can do
Respect
is
the 4v1, okay? Just...
what I can do is bonus action spiritual weapon because I can still do that. Because spell driver, right?
You can
don't
bonus
think
action
you can
spiritual
hold.
weapon and then hold action. Holding
Yes.
action takes your reaction, but yes,
Okay,
no
that's fine.
problem at all. Yeah, spiritual weapon.
It's got to be at 3rd level
Ah.
on the mage.
16 will just barely hit.
All right, so that is 5 points of force and 5 points of necrotic.
10. Ah, there we go. That's the 25. All right, all
Alright.
done?
Yep.
Mirian, Khorasan will look at you. What did you just try to do? That was weird. I haven't seen that one yet.
Learned a few things from school. Kind of like this, and I cast mirror image on myself again, because if he's gonna start kind of swinging, I'm gonna make it harder for him to swing at me.
Good call.
Well, I mean, to be fair, that just gives them incentives. Like, hey, more targets, yay!
Unfortunately, that's all I can do, because that's an action, and I don't have any bonus action spells. Baruch has all the bonus action spells. Mirian does not.
All right, so mirror image Mirian. Make sure you mark your little thing with how many of them are currently up.
Yeah, I got 3 dots on me.
All right. So Bernie, you started the water upstairs already.
Yeah. And now I'm just getting lathered up with the soap and stuff. Now I'm coming in hot.
As Bernie gets within range, my axe will go off, and I will tap my holy symbol, which is the cane, into the ground twice, as I cast Holy Aura.
Roll it into
This
chat.
is 8th level.
30-foot radius around you. Okay, so let's start by giving you that.
Oh, that's a good 8th. That's a
Yeah.
strong 8th level spell.
That's a good.
Well, that's why I needed that reliquary.
All right, I'm trying to give you an aura. Just give it an hour.
It happens. Yeah. I can set it. It's fine.
Wait, does this mean that Anindu might be blinded if she attacks
There.
someone in...
There you go.
Dim light 5 feet and have wait. Creatures of your choice, so presumably not the two of them, within 5 feet have advantage on all saving throws, and other creatures have disadvantage on attack rolls against them until the spell ends. Fiend or an undead hits an afflicted creature with
Bernie
a melee
and
attack.
Anindu.
Nope, Bernie is not a fiend. Remember the last arc, he almost went into the category of fiend, but he pulled himself back out.
Oh, right.
The attackers must succeed on a con save or become blinded. So Adendu is at risk of being blinded in here. Nice.
The important part is you have advantage on all saving throws, and every other creature have disadvantage on attack rolls against you.
True.
Yep.
All right, so Bernie, you get in there.
Yep. So, Hank. Yeah, I'm gonna strike out at the mage first, at least.
Go for it.
Advantage.
24. It's 12 damage. 2, right?
Oh, 24 hits. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm just gonna assume there's no point in like attacking this guy with the diamond skin with my axe at least. So, I'm going at the mage again. 30.
30 hits.
14 damage.
Nice. Mage is looking a little hurt.
You know, I'm gonna actually put a smite on that one.
Go for it.
So, 3rd level smite.
Ooh, that's a good smite. All done?
Yep. I'm also going to, as a bonus action, I'll cast Shield of Faith. Who am I casting it on? That's I'm actually waiting with that. So yeah.
All right.
No bonus action.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
At the end of your turn, he will use his first legendary action. Mirian. Shatter Strike. Straight roll because of the spell. You're so lucky.
Okay. Okay. Well, yeah.
You're lucky that spell.
I have to roll. I have to roll below a 6 for him to hit me right now.
Yeah, but still. He's going to try.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, you also have Death Ward on you still, so
Yeah.
That's also true.
Yeah.
all of us have Death Ward.
Yeah. So the Archmage's turn now.
You were surrounded, boy.
Yeah, that's kind of a problem. Except he knows Misty Step.
Counter spell.
Sure.
3rd level.
Yep. Then after that, he's going to shoot a firebolt at you, Mirian. At disadvantage. 19. Roll your
That-
d20.
Yeah, roll my d20.
We don't know if it hits yet or not. What is it? You have to roll 6 or higher?
It hits me.
Wow. That is 22 points of fire damage.
That's fucking incredible. What are the odds of this?
I would probably say 6 and 20.
You know, I'm actually gonna, let's see, I'm gonna use my reaction and take that damage.
Ooh, so 22 to
Ooh.
Bernie, down to 11.
No, that actually doesn't get reduced in any way. It's because of the divine allegiance.
Oh, so no,
So, like,
okay.
Same
Yes,
way I
actually
can't
take full damage.
negate
Gotcha.
life transference.
Okay, so Mirian, you don't take any damage, but it still gets rid of one of your clones. Yeah, it hits, but then he pulls the magic to hit him instead. If an attack would hit you, then you roll, and then it deletes that.
Oh.
Oh no, it's only when it misses that you delete one. Sorry, this, for a second level spell, it's very complicated. It's very good.
Yeah, there's the reason I'm having it open right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyways,
Minor image, long text.
at the end of the mage's turn, Corson is going to go again with his legendary action. Mirian, straight attack roll. Roll that
Out of
d20.
melee range. Jesus.
One turn.
Six or higher. 6 or higher. Come on. There you go.
Okay, now I've lost one.
Whew, you.
That would have been really bad.
You just see the clone
I'm not
lose
trying to
their head.
TPK. I'm not trying.
That would have been like 84 damage or something.
20 against us.
Not that much, but damn.
It's 200 points. There's no way you survive. It goes over your max by. You're dead.
Actually, this
Especially if I'm
it's a
vulnerable.
Holy Avenger. If he crits you, you instantly die.
You know what? I believe he would have a Holy Avenger.
Why? He's definitely
He's
not a paladin.
religious.
He's Oath of Conquest, actually. Yeah, that's.
Yeah, yeah. Or
All right.
glory.
Lily, your turn.
Quick question. So his sword, it's just entirely crystal, no metal or anything like that?
It's magic BS.
Yeah, it's magical bullshit, but the blade is crystal. It's still made out of metal hilt and everything else.
Oh, good. Heat metal.
Cool. Con
Not-
save,
not
I
that-
guess?
Yeah, not that he'll fail at it, but
He's got
has a-
disadvantage, or he's got a straight roll because
Hey.
of things.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
he'll be
fails.
stuck at a straight roll. Fucking hell. Alright, so that is going to be 13 fire damage.
Yeah, but the big part here that I was looking at was if a creature's holding or wearing an object and they fail at the con save, essentially, they have to drop the object. Just out of instinct and stuff.
Yeah, he'll drop his sword. Wait, it's if they take damage.
And then dead.
Takes
They
damage,
take damage regardless.
must succeed on a con saving throw.
Yeah,
drop the
except his diamond bullshit.
object.
Oh, right. He
fuck
can
you.
just. Does he see the heat coming?
Yeah, Lily's casting a spell at him, so he's watching, he's focused. You don't keep your blade up here where you don't see, you keep it out where you're fighting.
You know what, Lily? This is going to be really useful next turn because this is concentration when he has to shift to something else. Because it'll still be burning.
It is still burning.
He's continuously on fire.
I
Yep.
kind of wish I could have attacked the mage, but alright. Yeah, no, that'll be Lily's turn.
Alright, please mark that your concentration is currently being eaten. Alright, his turn. Well, Mirian, you with all of your echoes, he's going to shake his head. Oh, I suppose this is just your natural ability, right? And he's going to attack you twice recklessly, so straight attack rolls. 28. Well,
let me
sorry.
roll.
For the first one, con save.
No, I have to roll to see if he hits me. Remember?
Oh, yeah, true.
All right, so there's only 2 left, which means I have to get above an 8.
Good shit.
Okay, so there goes the first
There's only
one.
one left, which is 12, right?
It is, I
11?
think, 11 or higher.
11. Okay.
How
Come
many of
on.
your clones are pissing themselves?
Damn! Mirian the
That's the
tank!
best second level spell ever.
So you're casting it
Shield
again,
him.
right?
Shield
I
him.
got one more. One more goes. His attacks is the best thing I could possibly do right now.
Is he just playing with Mirian at this point? Like, he's like, haha, oh.
He is kind
Ah.
of enjoying the fact that he can't hit him. But if you don't mind, I do need to AFK for just 1 minute. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is the best. I've never
So-
gotten so much use of a second level spell.
So, mental link, and then do. If you can distract the fleet, wait for your attack to hit on him until I can attempt to make an attack on him, I might be able to make him lose his resistance to fire damage. or immunity to fire damage. So
Okay.
if you move here and hold your attack until I move here and we attack at the same time, he'll probably block you first, considering you have a hammer and I have a dagger.
Okay.
Yeah, but mage though.
This is an item.
Oh, that's well. The mage isn't gonna The mage isn't gonna be able to stop you at all. Okay.
No. If this works, I think his diamond skin won't protect him fully from fire.
At the very least, it'll force it to resistance, or it'll negate his immunity and turn it to resistance.
Yes.
Alrighty, I'm back.
God, this is such a fight.
Yeah, it is. Alrighty, well, that was his turn. On Dendu.
Hearing this plan, of course, and Dandu will go and spark attack of opportunity.
From the mage?
Yep, from the mage.
Cool, they don't take it.
Okay, and from him as
They
well.
don't even have a weapon in their hands. Corson?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll swing at you.
Okay.
Recklessly, so straight attack roll. 19 misses.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
You are rolling so many crits with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody thank Tulsa.
And with this, I'm going to hold my turn and synergize with Tulsa.
Sure. Tulsa. At the
Can
end of
you-
Dendu's turn, he will use his first legendary action of this new round to attack Mirian. Straight attack, because reckless. 18.
That hits.
Roll for a clone.
I have none yet. He killed them all.
Oh, that actually hit you. So 21 slashing damage. Con save.
I was gonna say, how long does the vulnerability last?
Until the end of that turn.
Okay, so yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't actually matter for you. Actually, it does matter that you give the save.
Oh wait, I had my 21 minus that, not the other number.
Can I get you right above Bernie,
Don't
Adendu?
forget the con save.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm gonna use session advantage for this because
Sure.
I got smacked with it already. Oh wait,
All
I
right.
don't have to. Tolshik gives me advantage.
Correct. So you succeeded on the save, and you are immune to the shatter ability of this weapon for 24 hours. That's
Thank
why it matters
God.
that you still give the saving throw.
Mm.
See, there's some balance to his weapon.
Hey Bernie, how you like your new weapon training dummy right here?
Well, if only it was an axe.
It's magic bullshit. Lily can turn it into an axe.
The magic item we find is like a sword. It's always a sword.
Hey, his was always a sword because he's a sword guy.
Yeah.
That's-
Lily will make you an axe
It's
holy
just
avenger.
D&D in
okay?
general. It's just always swords. It's not-
Mm-hmm.
I thought about doing a
The
hammer,
easiest
but a
fucking
shatter
weapon to
hammer
make.
sounds like it should break your kneecaps. So.
Yeah.
Like, a little different, you know? Anyways, go ahead, Tolsha. Now it is your turn.
So I'm going to move here to flank with Bernie,
Okay.
and I am going to attempt to stab at him.
Go for it.
Stab attack.
And this should also be when a Dendu gets their attack off, so we have to try and figure out which of the two attacks is more deadly to block.
Okay.
So
Yes.
advantage.
So you and Adendu are attacking at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Dagger.
I don't think that's gonna hit.
17
Not even
hit.
close.
17 misses. Darn it.
Off of him.
Quick question is, did you include the bonuses from the dagger because of you're using the blue flame, right?
It didn't say it had a plus to hit.
I thought it was a +2, or maybe I'm confusing that with a different.
I think you're thinking of the other ice. I think you're thinking of the ice dagger. It was a +2.
You might be.
The insta killed you dagger.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one had a +2. This one's just fucks with resistances.
But yeah. So addendum is your attack.
Addendum.
Did you want me to do a weapon attack or the blindness?
It was your attack, whatever you held.
Yeah, whatever
Okay.
you were hit.
It was going to be the blindness then.
Ooh, you're casting blindness on him?
Yes.
Con save. $21.
Give me a second.
Your spell save is 20.
Yes, 20.
Yeah, so he is not blind.
succeeds.
Just made it.
All right. Bonus.
Seeing you cast that spell, the mage will call out, "They know!" Good. That's good.
And then bonus action, while he's distracted by that, spiritual weapon. I think that gets advantage because he's surrounded on all four sides, right?
I mean,
Spiritual
he is very surrounded. So, while his diamond skin is in effect, he is immune to all damage from X sources, aside from X, as well as critical hits.
Okay.
So he just took 7 force and 10 necrotic.
Yup.
Got that blood.
Oh, hey.
17. He does bleed.
Does he bleed diamond?
No, he just bleeds.
All right,
He is a
and then-
man underneath all that muscle.
And then I'm
Is he
going to move
happy
back.
about bleeding?
I'm going to move back behind Mirian.
Stop using Mirian as a shield.
Attack of opportunity? I don't know.
He uses
He
reaction
already used it. So are you all done, Tolsha?
Thank fuck.
That was an action, bonus action.
You did the thing.
Yeah, the bonus action was a spirit weapon.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
All right, then at the end of your turn, he will use another legendary action, Mirian.
Birdie's the one he wants to fight.
He misses.
As many crits as I roll, there are also many failures. So
He's surprised he got hit by the cleric.
Huh. Mirian.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
No. No.
Nope.
And I'm gonna waste this turn by proccing mirror image again.
Waste.
You're right. I'm gonna enhance this turn by proccing mirror image.
You're quadrupling your survivability with a second level spell. Like... Mirian, looking at your hit points, you would be dead.
Yes, I would be dead.
All right, is
Just
that your turn?
Tolsha was hiding behind me. I'm now hiding behind Bernie.
So he used one after Adendu, one after Tolsha. Now he has one more. Bernie, Adendu, Bernie, Adendu.
Burn den.
Adendu, I forget, have you cast a spell yet? Oh yeah, blindness, deafness, right?
Yes.
Oh yeah, he's going to attack you recklessly. So, straight attack roll. That's his last legendary action for the round.
Fair.
30 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
21 slashing and con save.
Okay. Ooh.
3. You are vulnerable until the end of this turn. It's the end of the turn. All right, Bernie.
All right. Yeah. So I'm gonna keep going at the mage. And yeah, we can do that. 23 for 17 damage.
Oh yeah.
And second attack. That is 26 for 11 damage.
Yep, they're looking pretty hurt.
No, I only have like, well.
Mage's turn is
fuck
right
it.
after
Yeah,
you.
I'll smite. Yeah. Third level. 23.
A
They're just barely still standing.
second smite?
No, you can't do it
Nope.
after you already moved on to the next action.
Yep.
Technically, before you roll damage, you're supposed to declare that you are smiting, but I just ignore that.
Oh yeah.
All done?
God damn it. Let's see if there's anything else I can do. Bonus action. No, I'll leave it be for now.
All right.
Hi.
Huh.
Don't do it.
I think he has to do it.
Oh,
Don't you dare.
Oh my god, he gonna do it.
here's the compulsion.
I mean,
Yeah.
we have advantage on all saves, so. And we're all within Bernie's aura.
Oh, that's not my... I'm not trolling that. Somebody else is trolling that.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
me.
I
That's me.
thought-
Sorry.
Oh, I thought that was.
Something else.
Seeing that his life is all but forfeit right now, he can't really survive that many more hits. He's just gonna try to drop as much fucking damage as humanly possible. All right.
Ye-
Yep. I think that's what he has to do.
Do it.
He is going to cast Fireball at 7th level. Or wait, he still has his 9th. He's going to use 9.
Oh!
Okay. Counter spell then, I'll try.
Intelligence save, DC 19.
Save?
Sorry, ability check.
You
Intelligence
got this.
check.
You
Does
got
this,
this.
Does this benefit from Holy Aura?
It's an ability check, not a save. It's an ability check. I
Like-
misspoke. Holy Aura said saving throws, correct? Not ability checks?
It also said attacks.
Advantage on all saving throws, and other creatures have disadvantage on attack rolls against them until
Yeah,
the spell
it's
ends.
not an attack, it's an AoE.
Okay.
And he's going to angle it backwards. So the only people that are hit are Miriam, Bernie, Coruscant, and Adundu.
Wait, not me?
No, he couldn't angle it to hit you there because there's a fucking wall.
Wait, doesn't that mean he's... No, he hasn't taken any damage since then. Never mind.
So go ahead. Intelligence check. It's
I'm gonna
go.
flash a genius to that.
That's your last flash.
I'm aware. 21.
Ooh, you succeed. 2 reactions down. But your turn's coming up next.
Oh my god, that would have been so...
Lily, you're up.
Yeah, so flavor-wise, because the way that Lily's gonna finish this asshole, especially this one, is as he's like getting this massive Frieza death ball fireball at us. Lily, like right from behind him, is gonna use acid rot.
Okay. Acid Rot stabs into his back, and then you see this large system of chains around him shatters as he remains at 1 hit point and his death ward is procced.
Oh.
I was gonna say, because acid rot, whenever it brings something down to 0 HP, it's the one that disintegrates or something, or
Yes.
melts or whatever.
Read what Death Ward does. You don't touch
Okay.
0, you go to 1 instead.
Yep.
Oh yeah, when a
We
creature
would've
knocked
died a lot
unconscious.
if
So
that
yeah,
was the
it's
case.
yeah. So then Lily will then see that and then twist the knife with acid rot, being the knife.
Oh, that'll do it. How do you want to do this?
Just
Sure.
like as he like the fireball is getting ready, and then Lily comes up from behind and just like without even saying a word, stabs, and then chains shatter, then twists it and watches as the blades does its work on this guy.
Beautiful. As the mage is disintegrated, but their robes and their items.
Then Lily is going to move. Like, I'm sure Curzon sees this, and so Lily's going to just, jaunt her way protectively in front of Tolsha. Are you ready for your turn, big boy?
I was born ready. And he jiggles his pecs.
God
Calm
damn
down,
it.
Lily. Look, I place a hand on Lily's shoulder and just remind him, he's not a minotaur.
No, but those abs are very Minotaur-like.
He's also hairless. I don't know if that doesn't... Anyways, now I can close out his character sheet, and Coruscant will just... Suppose I should have felt something losing him, but I always viewed him as weak. Oh well. He will place his back up against the wall. Bernie, would you like an attack of opportunity?
Sure. Yep.
18 misses.
No, 30, because we have advantage.
Because he reckless. Well, 30 will connect.
It's aura.
Also, Holy Aura.
Miraculous.
Wait.
Also,
You have advantage. All saving throws and other creatures have disadvantage on attack rolls. You don't gain advantage on attack rolls. But he has been recklessing, so you have advantage on attack rolls. All right, 30 actually connects with him and slices through some of the exterior of his diamond.
Also, don't forget, Lily's still concentrating on heat metal.
Yes, you are. I need you to roll the damage if you're going to infuse that each turn. Roll the damage.
I just did. It's 6.
And how much was it the first round?
I think it was 13.
13 plus 6, we're up to 19. Let me know when it hits 30, okay?
Okay.
All right, cool. All right, Bernie, you slice against the diamond skin, but it's not giving way. Anyways, his attacks. Adendu or Lily? Adendu or Lily?
both are spellcasters.
Yeah, but Adendu tried blinding him, and he was told, like, they know. So, Adendu. Reckless or
Lily
straight
has-
attack? 16 miss. God, fuck you, game. 26.
That hits.
Con save.
20.
21 slashing damage, and you are immune to the shatter effect for 24 hours.
Okay.
Are you concentrating on any spells?
No.
All right, Adendu, your turn.
Okie dokie. Feeling that, and Dendu is going to strike down the. Actually, bonus action to Bernie, get to touch his weapon. To do holy weapon.
Holy weapon.
Nice.
You've done too long. Now you can do cantrips.
Yep.
And then they are going to strike down with the Purdue sword.
23 misses altogether.
Okie dokie. Are they able to get there, or is the pillar blocking the way?
Oh, you can stand here, yeah.
Okay, then
But
they're
he's
just
keeping
gonna
his
take-
back to the wall. He's not moving away from that.
That's fine. And then they will then take 5 feet.
All right. Anything else?
Lily, if you want to use your reaction to strike, unless Bunny you have reach.
He does not.
I did
Then-
get my reaction back, so yeah.
Go for it.
I think in Lily will go for her gauntlet instead of the acid rot on this one.
Hey,
Just fake him out for a second.
Hell yeah.
dick punch.
You
Is it
know,
alright
once
if
again.
With that nat 20, is it okay if I flavor this as this was the Iron Golem gauntlet she had installed?
Yes, absolutely. you go to stab and just hook him in his face, and you all see the jaw is bruised underneath the diamond. Oh, he looks like he respects you.
Anyways,
Good hit.
Yeah. All done?
That was Lily's reaction.
Adendu all done?
All done.
Legendary action, Adendu. Swing! Reckless, so 24.
Hits.
21 slashing damage.
Okay.
Tosha, your turn.
I'm going to move spiritual weapon to occupy the same space as Adendu, because the spiritual weapon can do that.
Yup.
And move here and attack him both with the spiritual weapon and the dagger at the same time.
Cool. He is not going to remove his back from the wall.
All right, so let us do spiritual weapon first.
All of it at advantage.
At third. Spiritual weapon miss.
Mhm.
Come on, dagger. 26.
Misses.
26 misses?
With his diamond armor, it misses. Ridiculous AC.
It doesn't.
I thought that was just giving him the resistances, not the.
No, the immunity, as well as ridiculous AC to even begin to hurt him.
Okay, because I'm just trying to proc the effect of blue flame of if it hits.
Yes,
Or
it does.
actually, it's
ting off.
actually it just says any creature stabbed with the dagger gets the effect. It doesn't say hit.
Yeah, you're not stabbing. It's ting hitting off. It's a
You're
miss.
trying to stab, but it's not penetrating.
Correct. You guys have shit to deal with him. I promise you.
Yeah. Okay.
Mirian.
Oh, okay. That's new information. Fuck. Yeah, this is the best I can do here. Okay. Oh wait, that doesn't. Okay, then no, I'll do this then. Okay. I'm casting
Firepower.
Crown of Stars.
Mm.
Seven. Bonus action. I'm gonna shoot one at him. 29.
Hits.
I hope to God it did.
Yeah.
39 radiant damage.
And you cross the minimum threshold to actually hurt him. He takes 39.
Wait, we have to roll over 30 to just do damage.
Correct. That's how you get past his diamond armor. Outside of all of the other. Make him blind, make him unable to see you.
Do the X or
Yep.
Y damage thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Like, I know it's discouraging seeing that 27 doesn't hit, but remember, y'all cast darkness and he's fucked. Like,
Yeah.
Bernie, your turn.
Barney.
Yeah, as a free action, I'm just gonna drop my decanter of endless water in front of Miriam.
Open or
hand it to him.
closed? Okay.
Try this one.
You guys haven't tried waterboarding him yet, though.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly. When in doubt, waterboard. Yep, step up. Oh, there we go. Attack. 20 misses.
Yep.
Second attack, 26 misses.
Yep.
So
Just
that's,
barely misses.
All right.
Just barely.
Yep. Well, I'm going to. I'm going to use my last spell slot and cast Shield of Faith
All right.
on myself.
So now you two share an AC.
Yep.
Oh, fuck off.
Complain a lot about us doing the 8 bullshit. And then you pull this asshole out.
Hey.
Wait,
How
his
does it
AC is 27 or 28?
27.
28.
Oh, no, you have a higher AC than him.
Hey!
All right, end of your turn, Bernie. He will use his second legendary action for the round. Let me scroll up and check. 1, 2 together. 1. Yep, this is his second. Adendu again. Reckless, so straight attack. 13 misses. All right, Lily, your turn.
Right. Lily is now going to do dual action attacks and miss because how can I fucking get that one? Acid Eye and Thunder Gauntlets.
27 hits.
You just hit.
Yeah, but I don't do any damage.
Nope, we're stacking it up. You're sitting at 10 on that.
Yeah, we have to keep score sheets of when we actually do damage.
I'm keeping track.
Oh,
So, Lily,
the-
bonus
the-
action, anything?
I
Fire.
Oh yeah, I guess the flame. So
We're sitting at 19 currently on that.
that's gonna go above 30.
Yes, it
So,
does. So he now takes it.
So let's see. 19 plus 15 is 10.
20, 34.
Yeah, 34 fire damage. And when he takes the damage, he drops the. Does he need to make another con save for that, or does that?
Technically,
failed-
he does have to make one because that previous one he didn't have to make because he didn't take damage. This is when he is taking it.
Okay, so he has to make a con save or drop his sword. And he succeeds.
But he's looking hurt, guys.
I'm just waiting for stage 2.
All done, Lily?
Yep.
End of turn. He's going to attack Adendu for his last legendary action. 24.
Hits.
21 slash.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's his turn. On Dendu. Miss.
Pog.
27 for 21 slash.
Okie dokie.
Adendu's looking marrowy, I guess? No blood.
Death ward. If that brings you to 0, that's a death ward.
It's not death ward yet. You got lucky it put you right next to it. Adendu,
Okay.
your turn.
They're going to use the Reaver ability and start to drain life with Necrotic and Vampiric Touch. At least attempt to.
That
Oh my
hits.
god.
Okay, and they're going to use their Channel Divinity Touch of Death to add more damage.
5 plus twice your cleric level. So how much is that?
So that's 35.
Before rolling damage.
Wait, it's not. Oh, it's 35 before rolling damage. Yeah, roll that damage.
I swear to God, if the Dendu gets it. 11.
And the 13. So...
And the 11 is just from being a death domain.
46.
You can add that to spells? I thought that was a tax.
Oh yeah,
59.
You heal that, don't you, with Vampiric Touch?
Yep, all of that is recharged. 59 points. Hey guys, Diamond is a super conduit for magic. And necromancy in particular. It was 59?
Yeah.
Yes.
Ooh, he takes that.
Nice.
Aren't you glad I didn't make him a bear barbarian? That would have been a dick move.
Yeah.
Kalashtar Totem Barbarian.
Nah, he's a human. He's better.
Yeah.
Holy shit, Adendu, that's a lot of healing, huh?
Yeah. And the bonus action. Actually, no, that's it. Yeah, that's it. They're just gonna say thanks for your vigor.
thank you for the fight. End of your turn. First legendary action.
Yes.
Yaha! 27. 21 slashing damage.
Mm-hmm.
Tolsha, your go.
Wait, really? Harm can't reduce HP below 1?
It can't. It's the same. It's a weakener, not a killer.
Yeah, you harm. You don't kill.
It's dumb. That's
All
dumb.
necromancy
Power word
spells
kill.
above 5th are dumb.
Yeah, after 5th, you just stop caring about necromancy. Just
Dude, create undead. And
You know what?
Death are the only big ones.
You know what?
what?
We're gonna try this.
Do it.
Blight at
Oh.
6th level.
Ooh.
Con save?
Con save. Come on.
Nah.
They still take half.
Okay, so that's 59.
Plus 61, 67 halved.
So 32. Yeah, no, that hits him.
Just take 32 or 2.
Damn.
And then spiritual weapon. The 3rd level one. You little shit.
Yeah, that missed. End of turn.
Yeah.
Legendary action. Undendu. 23. 21 slash.
Hey, shouldn't
Sorry.
she have been making saving throws?
No, she succeeded once, so she's immune to the effect for 24 hours.
Right. I forgot about that.
Yeah, that's... Alright. Mirian.
Can I just, with my 4 words, I'll say, I thought you wanted me.
I'll deal with the one who can blind me first.
Not getting that chance.
He's
For
a
my
master
act-
tactician, idiot outside of that.
Yeah.
For my action, I'm casting Chill Touch. He's been recklessing, right?
He
Yeah,
has
but
been,
we,
yeah.
We also all have advantage. Or no?
Not-
No, it
So-
doesn't give advantage. We just
We-
reread it.
we
He
double-checked
has
the-
disadvantage, which is why he
Right.
misses a Dendu every other hit.
28!
Let's go. Come on, 30 damage.
Fuck off!
Okay. Let me just add that 9. There we go.
He can't heal himself.
Yeah, you do hit, but he doesn't take damage. All right,
Oh man,
all
Bernie's
done?
gonna kill Steel
Bonus
again.
action, Crown of Stars.
Hey, I barely dealt damage against this guy.
31 hits. As your crown of stars collides with his body, you watch as the diamond encapsulating him shines brightly and shatters off of his skin.
Phase 2.
Phase 2 begins
it.
now. However, his AC is considerably lower.
Okay, I feel better now.
And you can just passively hit him. However, he does regain his resistances to damage types since he is raging. That is slashing, piercing, and strike,
Bludgeon.
bludgeoning,
Yep.
as well as one other one.
From non-magical.
Correct. No, he's a barbarian. It's just those. Every barbarian is resistant to the basic weapons.
Right.
Crown of Stars is good.
Yeah. Especially when you roll 2 12s every time you roll.
I think it's one of the few wizard spells that does radiant damage too.
Yeah, it is.
It is a star. All right, Mirian, are you all done?
That's everything.
End of your turn, his final legendary action. 22 and Endu.
22 hits, yes. Oh, no. Well, that is my AC, yes.
Then it hits. 21 slashing damage.
I'll take that.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Good shit, Bernie.
Let's just say, out of a percentage of 100%, I'm like 17.
All right, Miriam's turn is over. Bernie, your turn.
All right. Could I, as a bonus action, coat my axe in poison? Or would that be like a full action?
Let me look that up because it's been a long time.
There's specific weapons that you can do like as a free action. I know that exists. Are you finally going to use the battle butter?
So, basic potions is considered corking the vial, coating, which is supposed to be an action. However, in my games, I allow drinking potions, popping a vial and drinking as a bonus. I will also allow coating a poison as a bonus.
Alright.
Or else poisons become Y.
Yep.
It kind of already is.
I'm gonna pull up the bottle of Yuanti's Regret poison and coat that on my axe and then hack away.
That has to be consumed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not a blood.
Ah, okay. Never mind then. I thought it was a wounding. Ah, well.
You can try force it down his
You
throat.
want venom, sir. You want venom, not
Oh,
poison.
hey there.
Yeah.
Well, hi, Bernie. Hi.
Yeah, hi. So that's...
Oh, that's a crit.
Yep, that's a good start. That's 28, 41, 46 damage. I don't have any smites left, so that's...
Aww.
Just your passive smites.
Yeah.
Which is already in there.
And- yeah.
Ooh,
and it's
46
already
is a
with the-
good fucking chunk.
That's, how's this for size? Or try this on for size. That's the...
Wunderbar. He is smiling with blood pouring out of his mouth.
Second attack. 21.
Just barely hits.
Oh, for 18 damage.
Natural AC for barbarians. 10 plus con mod plus dex mod.
Yeah.
Plus diamond skin.
Yeah, when he had it. Now he doesn't. Miriam broke that shit. Oh, wait. The slash was supposed to be half on your damage.
Yeah, all slashing
right,
damage
right.
is halved.
Yeah,
Alright.
so let me go back up. Oh,
So that'll be 9 and 4.
Wait a minute, does that
no,
mean...
the radiant is normal. It's
Yeah, but the
28
slashing
radiant.
damage was 18 and 7, so 9 and 4.
Oh, okay, I got you. 9, 4, 11. There we go. Huh? You were asking a question?
I just had a thought and I realized, no, that doesn't work. It's a racial ability.
Alright.
Technically.
Are you all done, Bernie?
Well, yeah, I suppose I am.
Then, with the fight finally beginning, with all 5 of you ganging up on your brother, who is incredibly bloodthirsty, we are going to call the session here this week, and when we come back next week, we start on Lily's turn.
I was gonna say, doesn't that sound just like normal family stuff then?
True.
We're all beating up the older brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Players, thank you all
Siblings
very much for playing. Viewers, thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. Goodbye.
Oh man, I guess that gives me a
Bye.
whole